What's good? What's good, everybody? We are doing all signs, a collective tarot reading for your person's feelings for you, for all zodiac signs, going from Aries right down through to Pisces. What's good? Oh, what's good? Giovanna, Firefox. What's good, everybody? Catherine Good, Corbell. What's good, everyone? So, all right, I just got to see where this camera is at. All right. All right, going from Aries right down through to Pisces. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. It's a holiday here anyways. I don't know if it's a holiday for you guys, but it's a holiday tomorrow. So still kind of the weekend. Aries rising, Sag, Sun, powerhouse. But what's good? Hey, abundance. All right. All right, going from Aries right down through to Pisces. See what your person's feelings are. All right, Aries. What do we have for Aries? Universe, spirits, and guides. 4 shuffles. What is Aries person's feelings? 2 more for the Aries. What is Aries person's feelings? For the Aries. Hey, Shawnee. Shawnee's like a memory. 3 shuffles. What do we have for Aries? What is Aries person's feelings for them? Universe, spirits, and guides. It's a holiday tomorrow for you too. Nice. So in their feelings, Aries, death in reverse, how they're seeing you, the 6 of Cups. Action they plan on taking, the Fool in reverse. All right, so in this person's feelings, they don't want to lose you. They're still feeling some type of energetic connection to you, or they're in a space where they don't want things to end, but they're also in a space where they feel unable to make necessary changes within the connection for whatever reason. Why the death in reverse? 7 of Wands in reverse. And the 3 of Cups. Knight of Cups. Well, Aries, I feel like this is someone that's in a space of wanting to let their guard down and connect with you. There is feelings involved, but I feel like this is someone that's in a space of feeling like they lack the advantage or they don't have the advantage. This person may feel like they're losing the advantage to something else you're connecting with. Now, Aries, this isn't for the person you're in no contact with. That's why I started doing the no contact readings. For all signs or feelings for you. So go check that out if you're dealing with someone that you're in no contact with. But I do feel like this is someone that feels as though they're losing the advantage towards something else that you're pursuing, or something else that is causing you to feel happy. It's like they're seeing you as someone that's connecting with something in a very celebratory way, and they feel unable to bring any type of change in the situation because of whatever that is. It's like this person feels like they don't have the advantage, or they feel like there's something kind of weighing on their overall stance in the situation because there's something. They are interested though. The 6 of Swords in reverse, Knight of Pentacles. It's like they don't want things to end with you, but they do feel like they're losing the advantage a little bit. I don't know what that means for you. With the 9 of Cups in reverse, like something is creating this person to develop a lot of emotional insecurity when it comes to something else you're connecting to. This person may also be starting to feel like you're friend zoning them because they're feeling a lack of change between the two of you, and they're starting to feel like you're looking at them more of a friend, or they're just getting like friend-like vibes from you. And it's like they're starting to feel like it's wishful thinking because there's something else you're connecting to. Okay, so I feel like this person doesn't really feel like they have a place to even say, You know, I want you. I want things to happen with you. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to be with you, because they feel like there's something else that has you happier. For some of you, Aries, I'm just going to be honest with you. They may feel like you're connecting with a third party energy, or there's something else that, I don't know, for some of you, this person is just kind of starting to feel insecure because you are happy or you're celebrating something, and that's kind of toxic. Okay. That's kind of toxic. Like they may be feeling insecure because you're celebrating something. You're receiving an invitation potentially. We have the Knight of Cups under with the Three of Cups too. So they may feel like you're invited to something. Like something is making this person just feel stupid. Okay. So they don't want things to end with you, but they're also recognizing there's not really any change happening between the two of you. And they may feel like they've been friend zoned, or something is making them feel like they're not going to get what they want with you. Okay. So how they're seeing you is a Six of Cups. So they may feel like you're either stuck in the past about something, or they may feel like there's something in the past that you're connecting to. I don't know why the Six of Cups for how they're viewing Aries. Ace of Wands and the Judgment. So this person may feel like you're returning to something, returning to some type of desire, dream. It could be like a childhood dream, something of that nature. They may feel like you're rekindling or seizing an opportunity with someone or something from the past. This person sees you as someone that is sharing your feelings or sharing your desire or excitement, enthusiasm potentially about some type of major opportunity for you, or some type of situation that you are like honed in on, something you want to see, something you're wanting to resurrect, something like, I don't know, maybe y'all are sitting on the couch and they're hearing you talk about something you're super excited about, or you got a phone call where there's an opportunity that you're really honed in on. They feel like you're sharing a lot of feelings pertaining to something that has you very motivated, associated with some type of major opportunity you don't want to lose out on, that is kind of pulling you back to a past way of doing something, or a past connection even if that's just a friend, something of that nature. So this is someone that is seeing you feeling called to reconcile some type of opportunity. But whatever this is, I feel like it's creating this person to feel like they're losing the advantage. It's causing a lot of self-doubt for them, because they're seeing you as happy or celebrating or constantly connecting with something that is making you happy, or you're connecting with a sibling, friend, or a group of people. And they're seeing you in a very enthusiastic energy, very motivated. The Ace of Pentacles, Two of Wands. Like this person sees you as someone that has some type of major opportunity, or you're kind of looking outside of the current norm for you when it comes to where your life is going. And maybe this person is kind of feeling like maybe you're not really considering them, or they may be feeling like a little bit left out here of what you got going on. It's what this is feeling like. They feel left out, because you got a bunch of, they're seeing you as having a lot of good energy supporting you, seizing opportunities, going after your calling, answering a call. It's like, oh my God, do you know who just called me? they may feel like you're sharing feelings. Do you know who just called me? Or this is what I'm doing, guys, okay? They're seeing you very enthusiastic, sharing feelings, seizing an opportunity. And whatever it is, it's making this person feel very small, okay? Or unimportant, something of that nature. So action this person plans on taking, we do the Fool in reverse. So I don't like that. Lord have mercy. Sorry guys, I got to put a better intention on that. We did have the Lovers that showed its face, but the Fool in reverse for action. Fool in reverse tends to be a little bit foolish. Five of Swords in reverse. So there's definitely a lack of faith that this person, Five of Swords in reverse, Ace of Pentacles, and the Chariot in reverse. All right, so Aries, I feel like this person will be transparent with you when it comes to This is someone that is being very transparent about some type of new opportunity that is causing them to feel scattered or lacking direction when it comes to where this connection is going. Now, with the Fool in reverse, in regards to how they're taking action, this could be someone that is acting a bit childish, or you know, they're acting from a place of lacking faith already, feeling somewhat defeated, something of that nature, expressing their desire to have something with you, or expressing some type of desire for potential, but also recognizing that they may be, like, this is someone that is being transparent about how some type of new type of opportunity is causing them to feel scattered or feeling the need to kind of hold back. It's almost like someone that's saying, like, man, like, they're acting very childish, or they're kind of because they're lacking faith at this point. They're feeling mentally defeated. They're recognizing you're seizing some type of new opportunity. There is a level of transparency here, but it's coming from a place of maybe coercion. It's like this is someone that may be trying to like coerce you in a certain direction, like feeding you some type of potential, but also being transparent about the fact that how they feel like some type of opportunity you're doing, or something you're doing, or maybe you're overcoming your own insecurities financially or else or otherwise. They feel like something you're doing is causing them to feel like, well, I don't know if I want to, you know, put any effort into this relationship if that's what you're doing. It's that type of energy. Okay, so this is someone that feels like, I don't know if I want to put effort into this, Aries, because it seems like you are happy doing that, or happy doing this. It's coming from a place of, you know, stupidity or foolishness, or like someone that does feel somewhat defeated by something you're doing. With the Seven of Swords, it's like someone that's being a bit underhanded with you, a bit irritated. So I feel like this is someone that is trying to get their way with you in a very underhanded, foolish type of way. Okay. And they're being transparent, but also trying to coerce you into a certain direction. They're feeding you potential, basically. They're feeding you potential, but being transparent about the fact that I don't know if I can offer you this, because this opportunity you're doing is making me feel like I'm not important to you, or is making me feel like I shouldn't push forward in this relationship. I don't like that energy. It kind of makes me feel like someone that is justifying not putting the effort in because, well, you seem happy, or you're connecting with this person or that person, or you're celebrating this, or you're going to this party or something like that. It kind of feels like a bit of a joy thief, because they're coming from a place of lacking faith. What is Aries' feelings for this person? Page of Cups in reverse. You know this person is vindictive or immature with the Magician. So, Eight of Wands. You may feel like this person is being a bit vindictive about something that you're trying to influence or manifest or put your energy into. There may be something that's happening really quickly for you, and you're feeling a little bit let down. Like the Page of Cups in reverse is like, okay, you go to express something to your person, and then they knock over your ice cream and be like, oh, that was just a joke. And you were like, oh, this ice cream was so nice. I made it so nicely for you. So it's like you may feel like this person is a bit of a buzzkill to something you're influencing in a very exciting way. Like there's something happening for you really quickly, and you feel like this person's a bit of a buzzkill. You know what I mean? Where they'll find a flaw in something, or they'll kind of poke your bubbles, something of that nature. And I feel like you're very well aware of that. Like you're in a space where you're not letting this person influence you to slow you down, but it is a bit of a disappointment. Like there's something disappointing about this person, the way they're approaching you, pertaining to something that you're really trying hard, or using your skill, gifts, and abilities to make something happen for yourself. So, you could be dealing with a Virgo. We have Gemini, Scorpio, Cancer, Aries. Could be any sign though. But I don't know. I feel like this is someone that's going to be transparent with you, but it's going to come with a shit ton of like underhandedness or digs or something like that, offering you potential and also justifying not putting in work because, well, you seem good. You seem good, or you seem happy, or something like that. So, I hope that makes sense. All right, Taurus. Let's get Kirsten, World of Fendi. You posted your Valentine's Day gifts from someone else. Let me see. Hey, Tamara. All right. What do we have for Taurus, universe, spirits, and guides. What is Taurus's person's feelings for the Taurus? I hope you guys had a great Valentine's Day yesterday, by the way. Sorry I never made it on. I really wanted to make it on for a Valentine's Day special, but I was a bit swamped, so sorry about that. All right, what do we have for Taurus? Universe, spirits, and guides. What is Taurus's person's feelings? One more for the Taurus. What is Taurus's person's feelings for the Taurus? 3 shuffles. Seven of Swords in reverse just showed its face. So in their feelings, King of Wands, how they're seeing you, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, you got a hottie. You got a hottie, Taurus. Emperor for action they plan on taking. This is a man's man, you know what I'm saying? Lord of mercy, this is their energy. Okay. Anywho, okay, let's move on. So in this person's feelings, King of Wands. So this is someone that has very intense passion for you. They're very protective over you. They may be wanting to help you in some way, or this is someone that is trying to be innovative when it comes to how to tend to potentially insecurities you may have or something of that nature. Why the King of Wands? They're very hot for you, but they're also very like, I don't know, this person has a bit of extremism, or they have like a level of intensity to them. Like this person is very protective. Like they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck who's in the picture. Lord of mercy. 8 of Swords in reverse, Sun in reverse. So this is someone that may... This is someone that's in a space of feeling like... Let's just put it this way. They are like in a space of trying to avoid being victimized by lack of clarity. Like this is someone that feels clear that there's a lack of clarity or a lack of expression between the two of you. They may feel like you haven't really been saying too much, or they feel like you've been keeping to yourself, something of that nature. And they're in a space where they're not wanting to be victimized by the lack of clarity, but they're also in a space of avoiding stressing about it too much. Like this is someone that the moment there's an issue, okay, or the moment they feel like you're not being open with them, they're in a space of wanting to address it right then and there. Okay, like this is someone that's in a space of wanting to take action in a way where they can address something right then and there, because there's something that's weighing on them that's causing them to feel a lack of optimism, or kind of low-key like that's unfortunate. Like this person is low-key depressed. Not, I don't want to say depressed, because they have complete control over it. It's like this is someone that is just kind of missing you, or they're just feeling a heaviness in this connection, and it's making them feel like not happy. And instead of like wondering what's really going on with you or why you're not really expressing too much, because again, they feel like you're not really expressing too much, they're in a space where they feel like they're seeing like there's an issue. Like they're very clear that there's an issue, they just don't know what. Okay, let's just put it that way. And they're in a space where they're wanting to address something right then and there. And if they low-key feel, Taurus, like you are trying to manipulate them with your silence, they want to call that out too. And so whatever the situation is, but this is someone that may feel like there's something bothering you, and it's like they want to be there for you. They want to help you. It's like they want you to tell them like what's going on, like what do you want from them? What do you need from them? It's like they're wanting to kind of address something right then and there, because they're recognizing something isn't being made clear. Okay. And with the King of Wands, again, this is someone that is very protective over you, or they have a lot of passion for you, but they may go to the extremes with their intensity when it comes to like they don't like that you're not expressing something to them. Like tell them what you need, tell them what you want, something of that nature. So I feel like they're having a hard time showing vulnerability in a soft way, mainly because they're not sure, are you being silent because you're manipulating them, or are you being silent because there's something wrong? Like they're in a space of like wanting to deal with something, like wanting to address something. So how they're seeing you is the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So they may be feeling like you're dealing with some insecurities pertaining to your overall self-worth, or whether you're good enough, or surrounding money. Why the 9 of Pentacles in reverse? the Hangman in reverse, and the Magician. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse can be like overly invested into the superficial aspects of things, or they're overly dependent on needing to spend a lot of money or needing to have a lot of money to be happy or to feel some type of way. Like this person may feel like you're dealing with insecurities pertaining to how much they can provide for you, or you're dealing with insecurities pertaining to something that is making you feel like they feel like you're dealing with some type of financial insecurity or insecurity within your own self-worth. Like maybe they feel like you're closing off to them because there's something about you that is making you feel insecure. And they may feel like you're in a space where you're not really wanting to see things from a different perspective, or they may feel like you're intentionally missing opportunities to influence the situation in a more positive direction, because you're overly invested into having something be a particular way. Like, for example, if this is a relationship and this person feels like you're dealing with financial insecurities, they may feel like you're low-key missing opportunities to do something about it because they see you as someone that's very skilled, talented, able, something of that nature. And they may feel like you're not willing to, they may feel like you're overly particular about, new opportunities, new perspectives, something of that nature. Or again, they may be seeing you as someone that's dealing with insecurities pertaining to them, where they may feel like you're sacrificing opportunities to influence a situation where the two of you could work things out or talk things out, because you're kind of honed in on some type of superficial view or superficial expectation you expect of yourself. Like if this is a relationship for some of you, this person feels like your material ideal that you expect of yourself or something else. They may feel like you're taking it out on them or something of that nature, or they feel like you have insecurities pertaining to whether they can provide for you or something like that, or you're overly invested into situations that are giving you some sense of security financially. But the Nine of Pentacles in reverse can be almost can be someone that spends above their means or something like that. It can be someone that's overly invested into the superficial things. And it's like they may feel like that is causing you to miss opportunities, or your own insecurities about your own expectations of yourself is causing you to miss opportunities to try to work with them in some way, because they feel like you're not even trying to influence a situation directly with them. You're more so honing in on insecurities where you're kind of throwing yourself into experiences that can give you some type of immediate pleasure or gratification on a surface level of things. So I don't know, this person is seeing you as someone that clearly has insecurities pertaining to money or them. Like you feel a lack of security, something of that nature, but they feel like you're not directly telling them how to help you or how to be there, or they may feel like you're not even directly telling them, what it is that's bothering you. They just feel like you keep attaching yourself or entangling yourself with something that gives you some type of superficial gratification. Like they feel like you're distancing yourself from them to throw yourself into your work all the time, or you're going shopping all the time, or something of that nature. I don't really know. Okay. Yes, Gemini's next. So action this person plans on taking, we have the Emperor. Mind you, this is not for no contact, guys. I feel like I need to remind you because this is a new thing I'm doing. This is for someone that you're semi-involved with, okay? At least. So Emperor, for what action they plan on taking. So this is someone that's not really going anywhere. They're showing up in a very dependable type of energy with the Judgment. Wow, the Tower. For some of you, Taurus, this is someone that is taking responsibility for some type of destructive decision that was caused from, honestly, just a lack of common sense. For some of you, this is someone that is taking accountability for some type of poor spending on your part, or like for some of you, because they're aware of some type of sudden, like this is someone that's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. They're either oh shit Taurus done something stupid, or they're, oh shit, Taurus is walking away or losing interest. Like this is someone that is showing up in a way of trying to take full responsibility or trying to, I'm not going to lie with you, Taurus, this person may low-key call you out or judge you to some degree because they feel like there's some type of destructive pattern you got going on, that they feel like it's just irresponsible, okay? So it doesn't matter how serious the relationship is. They do feel like there's some type of destructive pattern you got going on that they feel is irresponsible. I don't see this person going anywhere, but they are entering the space where they may call you out on it and then they kind of deal with it. Like this is someone that's like giving you a side eye and then they're dealing with it. So there's something here that they may feel like you're losing interest in them because of something that you're becoming frustrated with surrounding some type of oh shit type of moment. I mean, give me a little bit more on that oh shit. Four of Swords. For some of you, Taurus, and the Seven of Cups in reverse, for some of you, there was some type of poor choice made in reality that you've been keeping to yourself, or there's something that you may have felt limited. You may have felt limited when it comes to exploring options with them because of something you wasn't telling them. Like there was something you were keeping to yourself in the efforts to self-protect or self-preserve, like almost like, okay, if my person knew this, they would never want to be with me. There's something that this person is becoming aware of that you've been keeping to yourself or keeping withheld from them, that, okay, it's coming to the forefront and they're like, really? They're like, really? You couldn't have told me that? Something like that. Now they are showing up in a way of like, they're not going anywhere. They're still taking care of something. They're taking care of something for you is what this feels like. They're taking care of something. Surrounding some type of poor choice. Six of Cups and the Fool. So sharing feelings about a fresh start. For some of you, Taurus, this person may feel like you reconnected with something, or you may have shared feelings, or you shared something. You may have shared something pertaining to a fresh start with the past. I don't know, for some of you, Taurus, I'm just going to be honest with you, they may feel like you reconnected with something from the past in a way of having optimism or being foolish or just kind of aimlessly going into something with good intentions. But they may feel like you're in a space where they may also feel like you attempted some type of fresh start in something, or you went at something having high hopes and you're seeing it as a poor choice, something you've been keeping to yourself. For some of you, there was some type of like reconnection that you've had in an aimless, optimistic way. How is this person taking care of business? How is this person taking care of business? What? The World's the Moon in reverse. Well, I feel like, Taurus, this is someone that's going to make something very clear with you surrounding some type of unfinished business you may have, or surrounding something that you're not finishing, or surrounding some type of like residual baggage. It feels like there's some type of residual baggage that isn't wrapped up, or you're having a hard time closing off. And this person is going to be very open and transparent with you when it comes to some type of cycle that's still open, or something that is not closed off, something that was not a desirable outcome. World in reverse, the moon in reverse. There was some type of undesirable outcome. I don't know, Taurus, what you're doing. Give me one more. I'm trying to figure out what you're doing. What did Taurus do? The Wheel of Fortune reverse. For some of you, Taurus, I'm just going to be honest with you. You returned to something from the past. You returned to a situation from the past. Or, I mean, it doesn't have to be a love thing. Maybe there was a friend friend thing, or you shared something with a friend, or you shared something with a sibling, or there was something from the past. And this person is going to be very clear with you when it comes to their own understanding of, like, why are you trusting that person? The moon in reverse can be like illuminating hidden enemies or illuminating the dangers of something, being very clear on something. Like, this person is addressing something in a way of keeping their composure, but also recognizing like something is just toxic, or you need to stop doing something. Something is destructive. Like, why do you keep reconnecting with your sibling or this person or that person when it constantly creates issues? I don't know. For some of you, they feel like you have a toxic friend, or they feel like you've shared something. It could just be a poor choice that was made in reality somehow, returning to past patterns. This person may feel like there's some type of past pattern or past connection that you've returned to, that they're being very clear and illuminating like the dangers of something, or illuminating the dangers of some type of unfinished business or open cycle, something of that nature. So it's someone that's showing up for you in a very grounded way. It's not very lovey-dovey, but it is someone that is kind of calling you out when it comes to, like, in a loving way. They're calling you out in a very mature, self-aware way about something just being stupid. Like, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse can be like someone that may have been in and out of your life, or something that is just stupid. Like, that's like the deadbeat type of, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is a deadbeat, okay? Or someone that is inconsistent, or they may feel like you were in a space where you were inconsistent, or you said you wanted them, but then you kept going in and out, something like that. Like, there's some type of destructive pattern that this person is going to be calling out very clear, because it's creating an undesirable outcome, or they feel like you're creating your own undesirable outcomes. So I don't know, this person isn't going anywhere at all. But thank you, Candice Merlani. I really appreciate that. If I didn't say that already, I can't remember, but I did see you there. But thank you, I appreciate that. But let's see, what is Taurus's feelings for this person? Ten of Pentacles. This is your homie, okay? This is your homie. You want a long-term relationship with this person. Ten of Pentacles, Three of Swords, though. You may feel like the relationship has become a bit superficial or boring. Three of Swords, Seven of Swords. I don't know, Taurus. You're feeling... You may be holding on to some type of betrayal, or there's still something you're being sneaky about. There could be some type of third party or loneliness or mental anguish that you're dealing with, that you're in a space of feeling the need to be strategic about something that's been on your mind, either pertaining to a deep wound that this person caused or someone else caused, or pertaining to a third party, or pertaining to something that's been causing a lot of mental anguish. But I feel like you feel kind of secure. Like, this is someone that you feel, and like you low-key feel like this person isn't going to go anywhere. You feel like something's well established. You may even feel like you got away with something. I don't know. You feel, with the High Priestess, you sneaky bugger. Look at you. You feel like you're now, if the Ten of Pentacles was in reverse, I would feel like you're in a space of feeling the need to end it. But there's something that has you playing your cards in a strategic way, navigating the situation wisely. I don't really feel like you have a conscience when it comes to things that you're keeping to yourself, because you're feeling some type of betrayal, or you're just not ready to share something with this person. But you're definitely in a space of feeling... I don't know, your intuition is telling you that this person isn't going anywhere. I don't know, you're feeling kind of comfy, in fact. Some of you got comfy with, like, doing shady shit, like, for real, for real. Like, some of you got comfy with that. Ten of Wands in reverse. Just clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Swords in reverse. You know you're leading this person on, or dragging this person, like you got this person held by a thread. Ten of Swords in reverse. I feel like you're in a space of avoiding ending it. But more so, the Ten of Swords in reverse can be like delaying an ending, really. Sometimes extending, delaying the pain of an ending, or something like that. You may be in a space of just avoiding an ending because it's like your comfy spot, you know what I'm saying? It's like you're comfy with this person, even if it's filled with shit and lies and whatever it is. Or there's just something that you're going through that for whatever reason, you're choosing to not share with this person because you feel like it could cause an ending. I don't know why. So, but you could be dealing with the Pisces. We also have Virgo, Gemini, Leo, Aries, Scorpio. Strong Aries. All right, Gemini. My homie. Yes. All right, what do we have for Gemini? What is the person Gemini's dealing with? What are their feelings for the Gemini? 4 shuffles. What is Gemini's person's feelings for the Gemini? One more friendly reminder. This one is for the person that you're at least loosely involved with, okay? That's why I do the no contact readings. Pay mine to the no contact one, but this one is not for no contact. Okay. 3 shuffles. What is the person Gemini is dealing with? What are their feelings for the Gemini? I mean, do what you want. If you want to make it out to be the one that you're in no contact with, whatever. Do what you want. Okay. So in this person's feelings, Gemini, 6 of Wands in reverse, how they're seeing you, the Justice card. Actually, they plan on taking the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. So in this person's feelings, 6 of Wands in reverse. Well, there's definitely something that's kind of weighing on their pride a little bit. They may be feeling like you don't give a shit about them, or if there has been some type of attempt to get your attention or attempts to do something, it's like they feel like you're not really recognizing anything they're doing, really. With the 5 of Cups in reverse. One more. And the Fool. So this is someone that does have faith with you, Gemini, but they may be actively trying to find resolve surrounding some type of like past situation. Okay, so this is someone that may be trying to find resolve around the 5 of Cups in reverse is someone that is recognizing, okay, there's regrets or there's some type of past shit or they're recognizing, okay, or they're choosing to not be petty about something, essentially. They're trying to find resolve, okay, to restore the faith between the two of you. It's like this is someone that has faith with you. They're trying to find resolve to avoid losing you or to, you know, move toward that 6 of Cups where there's a bit more of an innocent vibe or, you know, nice vibe. Especially because they're seeing you as a Justice card. So they may feel like you're being kind of harsh or cold with them. But it's like this person feels like they're not really being recognized or their attempts aren't being recognized or appreciated, associated with trying to move on from something in the past. Or even this person may be in a space of feeling like the best way I can explain this person feels regret about something in the past. And they're trying to actively show you that they're sorry with their actions, but they feel like their actions aren't being recognized. Okay. Or they're trying to actively show you that even if it's more of a smaller thing, like if they feel like they could be petty about something like that. Like this is someone that feels like they're intentionally trying to not be petty, or they're intentionally trying to kind of avoid dwelling on something because they ultimately do have faith with you, Gemini, but they also feel like their efforts aren't really being recognized. They feel like you don't give a shit. And it's kind of making them feel either like they don't have the advantage, or it's making them feel like you don't appreciate them in general, really. Okay. So how they're seeing you is the Justice card. So they may feel like you're kind of being very cold with them, like matter of fact type of energy, or like just the Justice card is someone that is putting mind over matter, right? Like there's cause and effect situations that make them maneuver in a certain way. So they may feel like you're being fair, but they also feel like you've made some type of decision that has you maneuvering in the situation in a different way. With the Queen of Cups in reverse. and the Five of Wands. So this person feels like they feel like there's some type of emotional wound, June, maybe your name is June. They feel like there's some type of emotional wound that you have pertaining to some type of family conflict or conflict in general that has you in a space of like cause and effect. Well, that hurt my feelings. You know what I mean? This conflict or this disagreement, or I don't agree, or there's some type of family enmeshment going on, or there's some type of like disagreement that the two of you had that made you feel like this person doesn't care about you, or made you feel like it's almost like you're in a space of like cause and effect. You show me no empathy, so I'm going to show you no empathy. Or, I mean, it may not be that dramatic, or they're seeing you as someone that has some type of wound associated with some type of disagreement that the two of you had. So you're kind of laying down the law on an energetic level when it comes to, it's like you're showing this person like the consequences of something. It's almost like they may feel like you're making a decision. For some of you, Gemini, depending on how deep it is, they may see you taking the legal approach, and you lack empathy because of some type of cause and effect moment that made you feel hurt or something of that nature. So for some of you, they may feel like you're taking the legal approach to some type of drama, or they're just seeing you in a very cause and effect type of way that is derived from some type of wound, or you're approaching a situation with a lack of empathy because you disagree, or you feel, what was at the bottom? Seven of Wands. It's like they may feel like you're in a space of feeling the need to stand your ground on something, or protect. The Seven of Wands is actively trying to protect themselves, really. The Seven of Wands is someone that is protecting themselves, or, you know, they're protecting their stance on a situation, or they're defending their stance on a situation. Someone that feels somewhat attacked in some way. It's like this person may feel like you're in a space of feeling some type of way, because it could just be something small, whatever scale of dramatic or not you're on, or whatever side of the scale you're on. It could be something like maybe they made some comments to you. So now this week they feel like you're a bit cold, okay? Because something made you feel like rubbed the wrong way, something like that. So yeah, this person feels like you disagree with something, and I feel like they're actively trying to like avoid losing you, or they're actively trying to avoid having you be petty about something or something like that. But they feel like it's not really going anywhere or doing any favors for them. And like I said, for some of you, they just see you taking a legal approach to some type of family drama or something that has you feeling hurt, and you're showing no remorse. Like you're showing no, what's that saying? What's the saying? Showing no mercy, show no mercy. It's like they see you as someone showing no mercy toward them. Okay, really. Now, action this person plans on taking. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. So this is someone that is bringing in some level of generosity, or they're at least balancing the scales. Emperor in reverse. I feel like this is someone that is showing some level of generosity because they feel like they lost control. It's almost like someone that, King of Swords in reverse. This is someone that is maneuvering and responding based off of their own irrational thinking. Like this is someone, their irrational thoughts are getting the best of them. Do they authentically have feelings for you? Yes, they do. So I don't think this is pure manipulation, but I do feel like this person is feeling oppressed, where they may feel like they need to be a little bit more wise when it comes to undervaluing you, or not do. The Six of Pentacles is like bare minimum obligation, right? Bare minimum respect, bare minimum fairness, whatever it may be. Okay, like if you live with them, for example, it's like y'all both do chores. It's not for a cookie or anything. It's just that's part of living in the house. You know what I'm saying? It's like this person is kind of showing up with, you know, a level of generosity. They do have feelings for you, but they're also quite intimidated by something that they feel like they lost control. They feel like they lost control in the situation. So they're showing up and valuing you in some way, or they're trying to keep the balance between the two of you because they feel the need to be wise when it comes to something that they don't have control in, or they're feeling some type of they're feeling intimidated to some degree. So, and I'm not saying they're only showing up because they feel intimidated, but I do feel like that's kind of what shifted things into gear, because I do feel like they do care about you. But what's causing them to show up in a more balanced, fair way, or recognizing your value, is something that is causing them to think irrationally, where it has them in a space of feeling the need to kind of either restore the balance between the two of you or not go to the extremes when it comes to something. Six of Pentacles. Just give me one more with the Judgment. I don't know, this person may try to take accountability for something, or they may try to smooth something over with you, Gemini, by just, you know, taking you out for lunch, or like, you know, like I said, it doesn't have to be that dramatic, but it does feel like someone that's trying to smooth something over with you. Okay, they're trying to be fair, and with the Six of Pentacles, they're trying to smooth something over. The Six of Pentacles can sometimes be like, you know, paying their debts, for example. So for some of you, it's just like, in a metaphorical way, it's like someone that feels like they owe something to you. They owe to show you your value, or they owe you a date, or they maybe feel like they kind of took more than they gave in the situation, as someone that's wanting to balance something out. Okay? So and I do feel like it's caused because they feel like they lost control to some degree, something of that nature. But what is Gemini's feelings for this person? So this person may be, like I said, calling you up, or they're trying to like just support you more in a more empathetic way, or loving way, or express admiration for you. They're a bit intimidated though. So your feelings for this person, Gemini: Two of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Pentacles in reverse. You may feel like this person just like messes you up. Like, I'm sorry to tell you this. Two of Pentacles in upright would be someone that is like, okay, you're working well together, or you're like, there's a good balance there. It's like maintaining your balance, something like that. Like there's something about this person that throws you off your balance. You feel like something is not stable. Six of Cups in reverse. For some of you, you have a negative past with this person. I don't know, some of you may not value this as much as even you may want to, either because there's some type of negative past, or because you feel like this person just throws you off. Like for some of you, you may feel like if it's not that deep, or if it's a newer type of relationship, you may feel like they're always wanting you to, like, if you're not texting back all the time, they'll have a hissy fit or something like that. Like for some of you, you feel like this person just throws you off, and it's making you feel the need to not really give a shit because something is throwing you off. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like I don't like this. It doesn't seem to be someone you miss, or it doesn't feel like with the Hierophant in reverse, you feel like there's just a difference in values between the two of you, or it's unconventional, something of that nature. You may feel like the two of your schedules are just very out of balance, or like not aligned too. It's Four of Pentacles in reverse. This may be someone you have taken some type of risk with, but you feel like it didn't really go anywhere, and you're just in a space of like feeling like, okay, things aren't really balanced here, or this is just throwing me off, something like that. I don't know. You don't really have faith in the situation. You may feel like they literally throw you off when it comes to your day-to-day routine or work-life balance, something like that. If this is a past person, you're definitely in a space of being motivated to like shed that. Four of Pentacles in reverse talks about shedding the old, really. And then with the Six of Cups in reverse. Some of you, if you have attempted to shed or let go of deep-rooted issues with this person, you feel like it didn't really help anything. Okay, you're still feeling like a little bit distraught, or you may feel like this person tends to overcommit things too with you. I don't know. I don't really feel like you're holding on to this too tightly. You're not really. Four of Pentacles in reverse, you may not even value it, in fact. I don't know. But you could be dealing with a Taurus. We also have Libra, Aries, strong Aries. Could be any sign as far as elements go. All right. Cancer. Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like, Kiko. All right, what do we have for Cancer? Cancer, what is the person that Cancer is at least loosely involved with? What are their feelings for the Cancer? One more. What is this person's feelings for the Cancer? Universe, spirits, and guides. Knight of Swords. Okay, 3 shuffles. So in their feelings, the King of Swords, how they're seeing you, Strength in reverse. Action they plan on taking, those, Sun in reverse. So I don't know, Cancer. In this person's feelings, King of Swords, that's someone that's kind of detached, or they're trying to be rational about something. If you're in a relationship, for example, it's like this is someone that has a tendency to just kind of detach or not get emotions involved too much because they're trying to be focused or something like that. The King of Swords is like trying to be diplomatic and fair, or they're open to be diplomatic and fair, but they're also in a space of finding themselves detaching on an emotional level. With the Emperor. The Emperor is coming out a lot tonight. What's going on? Saturn is in Aries. Saturn went in Aries yesterday. One more with the Temperance in reverse. I don't know, Cancer. It kind of feels like someone that's starting to lack patience a little bit. I'm not saying they don't love you or they don't care about you or they don't want to be with you, but it is someone that is very set on, like, okay, let's be rational here. Okay, that's the type of energy they're in. There is something going on between the two of you that they're starting to lack patience for, or they're feeling some type of discord, or they're feeling some type of imbalance. But I feel like this person is, I don't know, they're just, they want to be your man, okay? Or it's at least a very strong masculine energy. It doesn't have to be a man, but it's a very strong masculine energy. Like this is someone that's in a space of like, I don't got time for this right now. It's kind of like that. I don't know. They're very serious. 3 of Wands in reverse. They're very serious. The 8 of Wands in reverse. It's like they're distancing themselves. It's like this is someone that tends to distance themselves from any discord between the two of you, or if they do feel like you're mad at them or you have feelings about something or something like that, it's like someone that is kind of closed off. No, they're still showing up and being dependable when it comes to what's necessary of them. But they are very closed off, very detached. They're keeping their distance. For some of you, it's kind of that energy, like they may feel like this week you're just in a mood, so they're intentionally keeping their distance. Either way, I don't feel like they have negative views on you or they feel negative towards you. It's just they're very detached. They're very like, they're trying to like control themselves. They're trying to recognize, okay, this is something I don't got time for this week, or they may be feeling low-key like you're in a mood this week, okay? And they're kind of just keeping their distance and they're letting you be in a mood kind of thing. True. For some of you, this is someone that's literally going to block you while they're at work, okay? Like for some of you, it's someone that's just very like cold for the situation because of their position, or it's like someone that's lacking patience and it's like block because they're at work, or there's something pertaining to their position or something like that. Either way, they're seeing you as the Strength in reverse. So they may feel like you're a bit angry or lashing out in some way or showing some type of vulnerability. They may feel like you have a lot of fears associated with them. Fears around loyalty, something like that. 7 of Cups. I don't know, they may feel like you're creating your own drama. 7 of Cups can be like imaginary conflict, or you're overwhelmed emotionally, feeling a little bit confused because like, why aren't you investing into this? Something like that. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. It's like they may see you as someone that is a little bit overwhelmed with the lack of effort on their part, or overwhelmed or confused. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. King of Cups. The Strength in reverse can also be someone that's feeling inadequate to some degree. So like there's something here that they feel like is weighing on your confidence in the situation, and you're getting lost in this emotional, it's like getting lost into some type of overwhelming emotion, potentially creating imaginary conflict. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it could be pertaining to something else. So the Wheel of Fortune in reverse can be like opposing forces that are working against the two of you, energetically, or in one way or another, or there's karmic situations at play, something like that. It's like they may feel like there's some type of external force that has you a bit overwhelmed or feeling confused. And it may be causing you to lack motivation when it comes to it's like they feel like you're getting lost in the wrath of emotional confusion or overwhelmingness, or not sure what's what. There's some type of like karmic situation or bad luck surrounding your work, or surrounding, for some of you, they may feel like you're overwhelmed emotionally because of your work, or there's something not going great with your work or something like that. And they may feel like you're kind of lashing out toward them. Like they may feel like they're getting the brunt of something that has you a bit overwhelmed or confused. They may feel like you're a bit flustered too. Like, oh my God, I don't have, for some of you, they literally feel flustered because there's some type of like upheaval or bad luck going on for you. And they may feel like you're trying to explore options, but also feeling not good enough for whatever options you're exploring. So they may feel like you're just ending up being flustered. Like for some of you, if this is pertaining to your work, this person may feel like they're getting the brunt of your frustration surrounding something not going well and dealing with a lot of confidence issues. And I feel like also with the King of Swords and this person's feelings, if you are dealing with confidence issues or fears surrounding external negative forces in the situation, or some type of bad luck going on, this is someone that's in a very rational mind frame where they may try to talk to you, or they're trying to give you sound advice, or they're trying to just speak facts to you, but they may feel like it's not going anywhere. So that's kind of when they kind of distance themselves, or like I said, maybe they're at work and they just kind of silence or something like that. It's like someone that is authentically feeling like you have nothing to worry about, but they feel like that approach isn't really going anywhere. So they may feel like you're dealing with some confidence issues and getting a bit flustered and overwhelmed pertaining to something about your work. For some of you, if it's a little bit deeper than that, they may feel like you're literally creating conflict to, I don't know, I'm not going to go down that road, but for some of you, they may literally feel like you're imagining or creating imaginary conflict because you're mad, something like that, surrounding some type of bad luck. But again, they're still in a space of like mind over matter, or they're trying to be rational, but they do feel like you're overwhelmed. They may also feel like you're putting the blame on them as to why you're not making some type of choice, Cancer. 7 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Like they may feel like you're in a space where you're not making some type of clear choice in regards to love, because, well, they're not putting enough effort in, or because of this, that, and the third. And this is someone that is like, again, giving you a pretty solid front. Like, this is what it is. This is how I feel. This is what my responsibilities are. This is who I am to you. This is what I want with you. And they feel like it doesn't really go anywhere when they're trying to like, be clear with you. So it's like someone that's starting to lose patience a little bit, at least this week. So action this person plans on taking, Sun in reverse. So, I don't know, that's not really a whole lot of expression. Why the Sun in reverse? Ooh, the Devil, 10 of Wands in reverse. I don't know. Okay, it's only 3. The Justice, 2 of Swords, 8 of Cups. I don't know, Cancer. I feel like your person is not happy. They're lacking optimism in the situation. For some of you, this is someone that's still bonded to the situation because of a marriage or a contract agreement, something of that nature. But I do feel like they're in their head desiring to potentially break things off or separate because they're feeling like something is too much work. Okay, they may be in a space of feeling it's like at least a temptation. Like this is someone that is tempted to just kind of throw their hands up in this situation. because of some type of cause and effect moment that makes them feel like you're either avoiding issues or that is creating a very emotionally dissatisfactory type of experience that is causing this person to lack optimism. I don't see this person expressing any of this to you. I feel like they're just feeling weighed down, feeling like there may be like something that would be too much work, or there's a major problem between the two of you. Like there's something here that has this person in their head about the situation. They may be feeling like a little bit disappointed. I don't know. This is someone that feels, for some of you, this person feels literally like bonded to the situation because there's marriage or there's contracts, something. And again, this is just a week. Maybe this week they're just not happy with you and they're tempted to just kind of throw their hands up. I do feel like they're still giving you a fair approach. But they feel like there's nothing to hold on to. Like there's something that's like emotionally dissatisfactory, okay? For some of you, this is someone that is walking away or desiring to walk away with a feeling of disappointment. Like this person may be walking away or emotionally unavailable. And it's like in a period while they're emotionally unavailable, they're also feeling disappointed within the situation with you. For some of you, they may throw their hands up in a period of being angry. Like this is someone that may not be happy. For some of you, there's some type of consequence to some type of like toxicity. Like for some of you, there's some type of consequence for them that has them very disappointed in a situation. 9 of Cups. So, I don't know. I don't see them expressing anything any of this to you, though. They're just kind of weighed down with it. It gives me like Capricorn vibes, okay? Or someone that is very... They don't tend to like unleash their anger very much, something like that. Let's see, what is Cancer's feelings for this person? Queen of Wands in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse, 4 of Wands in reverse. Well, you're not happy either. You're feeling unsettled. There could be Queen of Wands in reverse. You could be feeling a little bit jealous, or there's a situation that's making you feel jealous, or there's a situation that is making you feel a lack of confidence in the situation, and it's causing a lot of frustration. And you're frustrated because you feel like the two of you aren't resolving something or settling something out. Like for example, you could be frustrated because of the host you're living in has some type of like issue in the host or something like that, and it's like you feel frustrated because this person isn't taking action on something to address something. It's like you feel a lot of frustration because you're aware of potential trials and circumstances that the two of you will go through if something isn't addressed. It's almost like you feel like something needs to be addressed. I don't know, for some of you, you're weighed down, and the spark in the connection between the two of you is weighed down with just feelings of homesick or something pertaining to your community, home. Maybe it's like you love this person, but you hate where you live, or you love this person, but you hate your host, or you love this person, but the host is a fucking mess. Like for some of you, you're just frustrated with a lot of external circumstances. And you may be feeling like this person isn't taking action on anything, and it makes you feel like, well, why am I here? If you don't care, why am I here? Something like that. 9 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. So I don't know, you may be thinking, it's like feeling nervous. You may be nervous that this person will abandon you, or thinking worst case scenario when it comes to, for some of you, you're stressed out because maybe you lost your job, or there's just some type of temporary hardship that you're going through that has you stressed out and has you angry. I feel like you're stressed out and angry because there's something else that's making you feel lacking in some way, or you're feeling homesick. 4 of Wands in reverse can be like homesick or longing for something, or a canceled celebration, or there's something that's going on that's causing you to feel, it could be going through a job loss or something like that. Either way, you're feeling frustrated is how you feel. I'm not getting any feelings. And you feel like this person just tends to like leave you shit out of luck. Like maybe they're giving you advice, but it's not really the advice that's going to solve anything. I don't know. I feel like you're feeling frustrated. For some of you, you're frustrated because I don't know. You're frustrated, but you could be dealing with a Leo. We have strong Leo energy. We also have Capricorn, Libra, Aries, and Sagittarius. Could be any sign as far as elements go. Hey, FG McCreds. All right, Leo. Venus square Lilith, Sun square Uranus. What do we have for Leo, universe, spirits, and guides? Who's coming to, or no, what am I doing? What is Leo's person's feelings for the Leo? What is the Leo's person's feelings for the Leo, universe, spirits, and guides? 3 shuffles. Aw, Queen of Cups. How they're seeing you. 5 of Swords in reverse. Action they plan on taking. Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, I kind of like that though. Okay. So in this person's feelings, Leo, Queen of Cups, they deeply care for you, admire you, love you. They love you unconditionally. I don't know why the Queen of Cups. They may be feeling the need to overlook something as well. Or they're feeling very overlooking this week. Page of Swords. And the Queen of Swords. King of Cups. Man. So this is someone that maybe... Like, this is someone that just adores you. They love talking to you. They love getting to know you. They see you as someone very intelligent. It's like they're in awe of you. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. We do have the Queen of Swords. So this is someone that's just in awe of you. They're trying to be wise when it comes to a situation. Queen of Swords is usually like... a woman in separation, a divorce, something of that nature. Because it's like, I feel like this person is learning how you're handling some type of situation. Like the Queen of Swords has a lot of knowledge because she's been through hell. Either she's went through a divorce or she's learned how to navigate her own repressed traumas. She's learned how to handle herself, or she's gained, or she's even in a space where she's receptive to teach or guide, or like she's found a way to in a healthy way, deal with her own repressed traumas while still being fair, okay? Or while still teaching others, or while still something like that, right? That's like the Queen of Swords energy. So this person may be admiring how you're handling something that may have caused you to feel the need to kind of like maybe you went through a separation, or there's something here that has caused you to feel somewhat hurt a little bit, or has caused you to feel cut out in some way, or has caused you to feel like, okay, well, I'll just teach myself, or I'll learn myself, or I'll deal with this myself. It's like this is someone that's in deep admiration for something that you're handling in a calm, cool, and collected way. And it's like they're enjoying talking to you, or it's like this is someone that wants to pick your brain, or it's like, you know, for some of you, this is someone you're newly dating, or they're just admiring how you're handling a situation pertaining to your own repressed traumas, or something that was just a rough experience. You know, the Queen of Swords in reverse goes through rough experiences, and she can be a divorced woman too, but she's just a biatch, you know what I'm saying? She has no sense in her. Everything is everybody else's fault. You know what I mean? No tolerance, nothing. It's like this is someone that admires how you're handling something. And it may not be pertaining to love or divorce. It could be pertaining to something else completely, where you're choosing to relearn or learn or even teach others how to go through something too, or how to do something else too, or something like that. King of Cups. It's like they want to give full support to something long term. It's like they want to support you. They want to give to you. They love you. It's like they're in awe of you. They may be in awe of your knowledge in general. Like they're seeing you as someone that's has a lot of knowledge on something. So yeah, they love you. Okay. They admire you. They want to talk to you more. They just fucking look at you in awe for some of you. I don't know. Action or how they're seeing you. 5 of Swords in reverse. So 5 of Swords in reverse talks about like avoiding escalating conflict or just being very transparent. Being very transparent. They may feel like you're not really about the games, or you're not trying to play games with them, something like that. They may feel like you've also uncovered something, but you're like avoiding. They may feel like you've uncovered something, but you're avoiding addressing it. Like you're just leaving it be. Look, 6 of Wands. I'm not getting off my horse to address that. Like they may feel like you've uncovered that, for example, someone betrayed you, right? Something like that. And it's like they're seeing you as someone that is handling something with, it's like they're seeing you as someone that takes a lot of pride when it comes to what justifies you getting off that horse. They're seeing you as someone very well-versed or very successful. The Strength card. They're seeing you as someone with a very strong character. They may feel like you're intentionally trying to avoid escalating conflict, or you're being very transparent about not wanting conflict, not wanting the drama, not wanting the games, something of that nature. Like they see you as someone that has a lot of tolerance, but you're also very confident in yourself and who you are and why you do what you do. So they may feel like it causes you to look past a lot of bullshit, even if it's caused some type of betrayal. I feel like this person admires something, because it's the 5 of Swords in reverse can sometimes be uncovering something, right? Like maybe you're uncovering to this person something, or you're uncovering some type of betrayal or something you've been through. But it's like they're seeing you as like, you would never know. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like this person is seeing you as someone that's just very solid, confident, tolerant. You tend to hold back. You don't show vulnerability very easy. And it's not because you're a dink. It's just because of who you are. Like you have a lot of, you hold yourself to a high regard. It's like you have higher expectations on yourself. Something of that nature. They may feel like you're also successfully concluding an era in your life, because you're recognizing it was just nonsense, or you're recognizing the betrayal that came with it. It's like they may feel like you're shifting eras in your life where you're, I don't know, the 5 of Swords upright can be like a criminal. Maybe they feel like you're no longer a criminal. That's not for all of you, obviously. It's like they may feel like you're being transparent about something. You're trying to like conclude something in your life in the right way, with principle, with character. It's like triumph. It's like you're having some type of triumph over a situation that caused a lot of betrayal. Okay. So action this person plans on taking. Knight of Swords in reverse. So I do feel like you're dealing with someone that the Knight of Swords in reverse gets a bad rap sometimes. And a lot of times there's reason to think that, but really he's just someone, I feel here it's more so someone that's following your lead. Yeah, with the Chariot. This is someone that may be following your lead. Maybe feeling the need to, like someone going with the flow. Chariot, Moon in reverse. And the 6 of Cups. So for some of you, this is someone that you're just reconciling things, or the two of you have been actively trying to reconcile things between one another, because it does feel like someone that's choosing to follow your lead. They're feeling quite victorious because something here has been illuminated surrounding the past, or surrounding your feelings, or surrounding some type of past experience. Like something is making this person feel at ease, or their anxieties are lifted, and they're feeling quite victorious and feeling the need to kind of keep things together, associated with they're following your lead because they already feel victorious. It's like, for some of you, Leo, they may feel like things have become, are a bit more like friends between the two of you, or things, there's a strong connection there, but they may feel like it's like a friendly type of connection, and they may feel like they need to kind of keep it together for themselves, or not try to force more than that, because of something that's causing them to be illuminated to something that maybe you have shared with them. So this person may feel the need, okay, Leo may be wanting to be friends right now, or Leo is just giving me a friend-like vibe, but they're okay with that because they're still feeling some type of victory, or they're still motivated to come out of this feeling of anxiety or fear when it comes to your intentions or whatever it may be. So it's almost someone that is actively allowing you to take the lead, or they're kind of following your lead because they feel like they've already got some type of victory with you. Yeah, they have a heightened sense of awareness because of secrets that came to the surface about something. Like things have come to the surface about something that's caused positive changes between the two of you. They may feel like you're sharing some type of like vulnerable communication surrounding suppressed feelings you feel toward them, or surrounding something else that you went through. I don't know. It kind of feels like someone that's following your lead. So they are illuminating feelings for you, but they do feel limited, or feeling the need to embrace some type of willpower because of something you shared with them pertaining to suppressed feelings. So I don't know, maybe you're sharing something with them and you break down and cry. So now they're in a space of feeling like they need to give you a little bit of space this week, and just go with the flow, because they're illuminated as something you shared with them. So it's someone that's just trying to not be tone deaf. I feel like this person's trying to not be tone deaf to something. Like they're not going to force anything. And they do have subsiding anxiety because of something that you've shared, but also feeling the need to give you your space a little bit. So what is Leo's feelings for this person? Emperor in reverse. The King of Wands in reverse? Well, okay. Three of Cups in reverse and the Fool. Well, some of you guys are just feeling a little bit rigid. Okay. I don't know, Three of Cups in reverse. You may be feeling the need to kind of take a break from the situation, either because there's something that is creating a lack of confidence in the situation, either pertaining to a third party, or pertaining to even like your own friend circle. Like there could be drama that you're dealing with that has nothing to do with this person, that has you feeling a little bit rigid or not overly enthusiastic to take control. Because I do feel like you have faith with this person, but you're also in a space of feeling the need to take a break from love right now, or kind of keep your distance because of other aspects that you feel like have got out of control. Like maybe you're in a space of feeling like your business isn't up to par, or something isn't up to your par, or something of that nature, which has you. Some of you have already dealt with some type of like piece of shit man. So that's kind of having you think negatively on jumping right into something new. Emperor in reverse. It's like you may have issues with, you may feel like you may have issues with men in general. You may be recognizing that you're either, I'm not saying that there's a problem. It's like, because I don't know, there's something that has you thinking negatively on this situation. For some of you, what's causing you to think negatively is like maybe there's children involved, but you feel like this person doesn't have their children, or you're just dealing with an ex that you have children with that caused a lot of drama for you. So you're thinking twice before jumping into something. There's something that's making you think twice before jumping into something. Do you have faith with this person? Yeah, somehow you still do. But there's also a lot of rigidness and issues around control, or having a hard time giving it control because of something that has you really lacking optimism in the situation. Some of you are just dealing with drama from an ex or your child's father or mother. So it's kind of distracting you. Because you're kind of rigid toward the situation. So, Two of Swords in reverse. I don't know. Your person is madly in love with you, and you're like, I feel like you got your panties in a bunch about something. And you probably are justified, especially if you're dealing with issues around another masculine energy in your life. But you could be dealing with an Aries. We have Leo, Cancer, Pisces. Yuki? All right, Virgo. Remember, keep in mind, guys, this is for the person you're at least loosely involved with. Okay. I'm going to try this out and see how it goes. Maybe I won't like it. I don't know. I think it's fine. What do we have for Virgo? I do love Leos. I have a soft spot for a lot of signs, though. Really depends on the day. Depends on my mood. I like all signs for different reasons. For real. Even my least favorite sign, which I'm not going to mention, I still love that sign for a very specific reason. So, all right, what do we have for Virgo? Universe, spirits, and guides. What is Virgo's person's feelings? What is Virgo's person's feelings for the Virgo? 3 shuffles. 2 of Pentacles just showed its face. Okay, so they may feel like you're juggling. I don't know. Let's see. Man, this Emperor has been coming out in one way or another for people. So in their feelings, the Emperor, how they're seeing you, the Justice card, action they plan on taking, Chariot. Wow. Okay. Three of Cups. All right, so in this person's feelings, Virgo, the Chariot. I mean, why can't I put my words? Sorry, we are in a Mercury retrograde. By the way, I have Mercury in my first house. So that's like brutal. That's brutal for me. So I'm really trying to push through this time. If you notice in retrogrades, Mercury retrogrades, I usually end up getting off YouTube. But it's very brutal for me. I'm trying to switch that pattern. But anyways, Emperor in this person's feelings. So why the Emperor in this person's feelings? Emperor and the Empress, Queen of Swords. They feel, Virgo, like you are their sugar mama, okay? Your sugar daddy. This person feels like you are their divine feminine, divine counterpart, divine masculine, whichever one you are. We have the Emperor, the Empress, and the Queen of Swords. This person is very clear that they want to have your babies, okay? They're very clear. Like, this is someone that is looking at you as like their ride or die, or they're looking at you. I don't like that saying. I think it's actually quite creepy. They're looking at you as their right-hand man, right-hand woman, okay? So this is someone that really takes the situation very seriously, and they're feeling like open. Like the Queen of Swords can signify, okay, they're recognizing that certain things need to be talked about, certain things need to be addressed. I feel like this is someone that is in a space where they want to have a talk, or they want to communicate their thoughts when it comes to how the two of you can grow or nurture the situation or have growth within the connection. Actually, we have a trine going on in Mercury tomorrow, so there's going to be a lot of what's going on with that one? Anyways, tomorrow there's going to be a lot of productive conversations that will help grow our relationships as well. So that's kind of what it's feeling like. What is it? Mercury trine. I don't know. Someone let me know in the comments. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. But anyways, and trines bring luck. That's all I know. And Mercury rules communication, all of that. So it's like there's some type of like positive, lucky opportunity to talk about things, to be able to nurture the situation where the two of you can grow. I don't know. This kind of feels like badass a little bit. Like the two of you are hustlers. Hustlers, baby. Eight of Wands in reverse. So this is someone that is recognizing there's a lack of progress or whatever it may be, and they're in a space of wanting to talk about why. Okay. Why? It's like this is someone that is wanting to get things a little bit more serious. They're wanting a serious relationship with you. And they want to have those adult conversations or talk things out. They may feel like they're on the receiving end of some type of repressed frustration from you. And they're in a space of like really wanting to hear you out, really wanting to hear your thoughts, really wanting to hear your advice, really wanting to hear what you have to say. You know what I'm saying? Like this is someone that truly is bothered when you are detached or cold or feeling some type of way, and they want to hear what you have to say because they're willing to talk it out. They're willing to work it out with you. Okay. So they're feeling like you are their person. So whatever the fuck they have to do to make that happen, they want to do. They're open to that. Okay. So how they're seeing you, the Justice card. That's coming out a lot today too. So Justice card. Justice card is kind of like, okay, being fair in a situation, but also, you know, laying down the law pertaining to some type of cause and effect situation. It's like recognizing a cause. Page of Wands in reverse. They may feel like, Virgo, you're laying down the law with them pertaining to something about procrastination, something like that. Like they may feel like you're lacking optimism because something you've been waiting on, or because you're prophesizing how something may play out if you don't. I don't know, Page of Wands in reverse can be like being on the receiving end of someone that broke a promise or is procrastinating, or they're trying to be, it's like someone that may have lost the optimism in a situation because of some type of new perspective. It's like this person may see you in a space of trying to be rational, but you're also in a space of kind of being like cause and effect. Like this bothers me, or you broke this promise with me, or I feel like you're fake because of this, that, and the third. The Page of Wands in reverse can be like feeling like, oh, I'm reading this message, but it feels kind of fake. Something like that. And this Hangman is like prophesizing how something may play out, being open to new perspectives. So it's like they're seeing you as someone that is being open to new perspectives, but also prophesizing the fact that I don't know if I can trust this person, or this person keeps breaking promises with me, or you may feel like they may be seeing you as a little bit disappointed in something pertaining to communication or a broken promise or procrastination, where you're in a space of open to talk about it, but you can also see how something's going to play out if something doesn't get addressed or something like that. So they see you kind of like laying down the law, being a little bit cold. You've made some type of final decision associated with something that's not okay with you. Okay. The Justice card, like I said, can sometimes be harsh. It just is what it is. And but they're also seeing you as someone being fair. So they feel like something is not okay with you. You want to talk about it. And there's some type of new perspective that kind of killed your mojo in the situation, and you want to talk about it. Really. Two of Wands in reverse. So they feel like you have your hesitancies when it comes to them, but you're being very honest about what those hesitancies are. And they see you as someone that's being very fair about that. The High Priestess. I mean, it is possible that they see you taking accountability for procrastinating or delaying something or something of that nature with the High Priestess, but I'm just reading it how I feel it. And even if that's the case, if they see you taking responsibility for something, they're in a space of like, it's okay. We can talk now. Okay. Something like that. Something like that. High Priestess. So yeah, they're seeing you as someone that, someone fears. They basically see you in a space where your intuition is talking to you, or your intuition is screaming at you around how something may play out, and you want to talk about it, and you're implementing some type of like cause and effect communication that you don't want to move past or move forward in this relationship until this is talked about. Anyways, they're all open ears because it's like just you, babe. Okay. It's like they just want you. I don't know. It's like whatever you say, whatever you say. 10 of Cups. So actually this person plans on taking the Chariot. So this is someone that is very determined to overcome whatever issues the two of you have. They're very driven. Okay. Now I gotta get a couple more cards. Why the Chariot? Magician in reverse. And the 5 of Cups in reverse. All right, so basically this is someone that's just motivated to overcome some type of issue. Now they are a little bit distant. Like this is someone that is moving toward resolving some type of issue to avoid losing you with like vengeance. Like this is someone that is taking control in the situation. Now they're a little bit nervous though, so I don't know, maybe you gave them like a really harsh spiel or something like that, but there is something that has them feeling a little bit nervous or doubtful when it comes to... Why is that Magician in reverse? 5 of Swords in reverse. I don't know, for some of you, Virgo, you may have called this person out, or you uncovered something, or you were super transparent with someone that caused them to feel doubtful in themselves or their own abilities. But they're still actively trying to find resolve to avoid a loss. So this is someone that is moving forward with vengeance, trying to take control of a situation because of some type of delayed news. And it's like they're recognizing that they may have already wasted an opportunity, or they're recognizing they wasn't using their ability to avoid conflict. So it's like someone that, I don't know, for some of you, maybe they're seeing you as someone that is addressing, I don't know, maybe this person was very, maybe they escalated things in the past, or it was very hard to talk to them, and they may feel like you called that out, because the Page of Wands in reverse can be like on the receiving end of someone being a loudmouth or very loud or like whatever. It's like this person may feel like they didn't use their ability to avoid escalating conflict, and now they're trying to find resolve with you. So they're very determined to find resolve. They got some type of clarity, transparent communication that makes them feel like they can, but they're also feeling a little bit nervous now. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. What's making this person feel so nervous? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They may feel like they either feel like they lost your respect, or they're just feeling like you're a bit mean this week. I don't know, maybe you're just a bit mean this week, or they're perceiving you to be a bit mean this week, or rigid. Something like that. They may also feel the Queen of Pentacles in reverse can be someone that chooses to withdraw her resources or her support, right? Because she feels the need to start to be a little bit selfish now, because she doesn't feel like she can tend to everything at this point. So she kind of has to withdraw, and people perceive it sometimes as selfish, when really she kind of needs to take care of herself, or everything's fucked. So it's like they may feel like you kind of withdrew, or you stopped tending to everything. Like maybe you're no longer showing up all around the house now, or you're not doing everything like you once did for them. So it's like they feel a little bit nervous because they're feeling you withdraw your loyalty or your constant effort to tend to everything. Okay. What is Virgo's feelings for this person? Three of Wands. So you want to see something. I feel like you're waiting to see something. 4 of Wands in reverse. So you're thinking long term when it comes to just not being happy, or when it comes to feeling discontent. Now, 9 of Pentacles, I do feel like you, I don't know, I feel like you're thinking kind of independently at this point, or you're thinking long term when it comes to home security. That's very specific. But the 9 of Pentacles can literally talk about security. home security, something. And with the Four of Wands in reverse is like home security. For some of you, maybe you address to your partner, like maybe we need a better security system, something like that, because you're prophesizing something. It's like for some of you, it's like you're addressing something pertaining to home security, or you're thinking long term. With the Three of Wands, I feel like you are thinking long term when it comes to this person, but there is something that you're not really at peace with that has you either thinking, what do I need to do for my own security? And if my man's not going to fucking protect me, maybe I should start to protect myself. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all you men that do that. Like, a man will be sitting there playing video games all day long and not sense any threat and want a woman to fucking, oh yeah, babe, I got you. I got you. Like, you may be in a space of like, I don't know. Maybe I need to start focusing on myself for my own security. King of Cups. You do love this person though. So I don't really see you going anywhere. I just feel like you do feel the need to be wise when it comes to your security, your well-being, or the security of a home. Maybe you're addressing security pertaining to a home situation. Or maybe if you're in a relationship with this person, but you don't live together, you may feel like you need to be wise when it comes to some type of like living situation. Like maybe this person lives with his family or something like that. Like there's something that has you feeling the need to be wise and wait to see more before you kind of throw all your eggs into this basket, something like that. So you could be dealing with a Libra. We also have Aries, Taurus, Libra, Cancer, Pisces. Could be any sign as far as elements go. All right, I'm just gonna go pee right quick. Okay, and then I'll be back to a quick smoke oil. I'll be right back. Love you. If I can get this off. For you, it was the most freeing thing he's ever done, because now you can move on in peace. Hi, Marinette. Yeah, there's no school here tomorrow either. Long weekend. I have my coffee. I have coffee. So, I have nothing to talk about. I'm sorry. How was everybody's day yesterday? You know, you're the reason I have to have coffee with your cigarettes. I'm the reason? Let me teach you how to do it like a pro. Don't let me be a bad example. But yeah, coffee and a cigarette is what literally gets me out of the bed in the morning. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to go sit and have my coffee and my smoke. It literally gets me out of bed. It excites me. I love that first coffee. I will wake up early before everybody else just so I can just sit for 20 minutes like by myself. That's heaven to me. And the crows, it's like mating season, okay? The murders, like the crow murders, have been phenomenal. I love this time of year when the crows are going haywire. So the crows have been extra loud lately and I'm loving it. I've been doing it since first tried coffee. I've been doing it since I was about well, I never started smoking till I was 18, but I've been drinking coffee first thing since I was about 14 or 15. I started drinking coffee when I was like 5, no lie. My grandmother used to make me coffee when I was like very, very young because she used to give me coffee and she used to put lots of sugar in it. And I would sit and I remember watching my shows. There was 2 shows I always watched, which was Arthur and Dragon Tales. And I'd always be at my grandmother's like every other weekend or something like that. So I would sit there with my coffee and my crackers and she would make me like, I would feel like I was such a grown up, I remember. And I would sit on her big lazy boy with my coffee and crackers watching Dragon Tales and Arthur. Those are the only shows I liked on PBS. And at my house, we didn't really have TV. I think we had 2 channels. And that was it, where you just switch back and forth. Coffee and cigarettes are your only escape. You got a cup of joe and a pack of stogs and you're on your way downtown, never. Yeah, no, smoking's not good, but like it could be way worse, you know what I mean? I could be sitting here chowing down on a Big Mac and shit like that, having a smoke. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I try to pay mind to my smoking. I know it's not good for me, but like it really does feel sometimes like it's all I got. Like when it comes to like me, like I have other things obviously, but like it's my pleasure. I shouldn't think of it like that, but it does. My life is too isolated to quit smoking. Like I'm always busy, but I'm always by myself, if that makes any sense. I'm always by myself. So like I have my kids obviously, but I mean when it comes to like I'm a very easily influential, like I can influence myself pretty easily, but it's hard to influence myself to not smoke. Like I could influence myself with other things. Like food, I could eat fucking liver every day if I knew it was gonna do me wonders. Like I don't give a shit about food, but smoking it brings me, I don't know. So what's Arthur's sister's name? Arthur and what is her name? CJ? No. DJ? No. Something like that. DW. There we go. It's been fucking long time since I watched Arthur, so don't mind that. DW. And Francine. Francine was the girl that I kind of, when I was a kid, I remember picturing myself. I thought I was Francine because I was kind of a tomboy when I was a kid. So I always thought it was Francine in the show. Yeah, I was never really a big TV. Honestly, I couldn't be a big TV person because we didn't really have TV. I just got to watch PBS when I went to my grandmother's. All right, what do we have for Libra? Hey, Ambassador Scorpio. All right, what do we have for Libra? What is Libra's person's feelings for the Libra? What is the Libra's person's feelings for the Libra? Universe, spirits, and guides. 3 shuffles. In their feelings, 4 of Swords in reverse. How they're seeing you, King of Swords in reverse. Action they plan on taking, 6 of Wands. All right. So in their feelings, 4 of Swords in reverse. They are feeling a little bit burnt out. Okay. Restless, burnt out. Why the 4 of Swords in reverse? The 9 of Wands and the Fool. I don't know. They feel like y'all got this ongoing battle going on with one another. It's like this is someone that feels the need to defend some type of foolish behavior or some type of like aimless behavior to some degree. Like this is someone that doesn't want to give up on the situation. They're feeling the need to be somewhat resilient because they feel kind of pushed in a corner. It's like this person may feel pushed in a corner a little bit, needing to like defend themselves to something, or they're in a space where they may feel the need to like prove to you why they don't want to give up on the situation. Like this is someone that feels like the two of you had some type of ongoing battle. There's been wounds. They've been hurt. You've been hurt. There's been wounds. Okay. And it's like, but they still have faith. They still feel like, I don't want to give up on this, but they may feel the need to kind of prove to you or defend to you or explain to you why they don't want to give up on the situation. So, so yeah, they're feeling a bit burnt out with some type of ongoing battle, like always feeling the need to prove to you why they want this, or they're feeling like, all right, they may be feeling the need to kind of break the silence between the two of you if there has been some type of like silent treatment a little bit to some degree, because they don't want to give up on the situation, but they do feel like kind of pushed in a corner. They're expecting you to not give it to them easy, if that makes any sense. Okay. Now, how they're seeing you is a King of Swords in reverse. So they may be seeing you as quite pissed, lacking tolerance. Why the King of Swords in reverse? With the Death in reverse. They may feel like you're lacking tolerance because of a lack of change. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So they may feel like you are kind of taking a ruthless approach to avoiding being abandoned or avoiding being hurt or avoiding, like you're resisting taking any type of risk because of something that has you thinking irrationally toward them, that has you feeling justified in being quite ruthless or harsh or a bit of a dictator. Okay. They may feel like you're being a bit of a dictator because of something that makes you feel like, if I give in to this could completely screw me over. I don't know why they feel like you're in that space, but they do see you in a space of like not trusting them at all, or thinking irrationally when it comes to being screwed over, or regretting. Like they may feel like you're in a place of feeling like you're going to regret giving into this for some reason. Maybe dealing with some abandonment issues that they may have caused or may have not have caused. I don't know. But they do feel like you're dealing with some type of abandonment issue that has you being overly critical, or a bit of a dictator. Thank you, Everett Overton. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Do you give live general readings for donations? I don't at this point in time, and I'll tell you why. Because I've done it before, and I get way too many, and they disappear on me eventually, and then I end up missing people, and it gets very confusing. And unless there's some way that I don't know about that I could see it without needing to look at it in the live chat, I can't do super chat donations, because if I start doing it for one person, I'll have to do it for everybody, and then they just go crazy, and then I can't keep up with them, and then I miss them. Last time I done it, I had to do 2 parts, and I had to wait for the chat to finish processing and go back and get all the ones I missed. It was just a mess. So I don't do that anymore. I would have to have an assistant to kind of sit and like screenshot or something all the ones that come through, or I wouldn't be able to do it. So maybe I will one day, but I can't do it right now. So yeah, Libra, they feel like you're a bit of a dictator. So now action this person plans on taking is a 6 of Wands. So this person may feel the need to kind of swallow their pride because they're recognizing, like, this is someone that is wanting to make a solid, whoops, that is 8 of Swords in reverse. This person may be in a space of feeling the need to swallow their pride, or hold on, 6 of Swords in reverse. Like, this is someone that feels like it's a bit of rough waters with you. Thank you again, Everett Overtone. I really appreciate that, man. Coffee and things on me. All the best. Thank you. That is sweet of you. Cheers. Thank you. So, 6 of Swords in reverse. This person may see you in a space, or they're taking action in a way of recognizing there's a lack of progress, but also choosing to swallow their pride. Why? Because they appreciate you and they want some type of success with you. This is someone that is making an attempt to, the Page of Swords, 8 of Wands in reverse. Like, this is someone that's recognizing that things are going to be a bit of a slow moving process, or things are going to need time. They're recognizing a lack of progress, but they're also trying to use their head when it comes to why there's a lack of progress. It almost feels like someone that feels if they keep making attempts, or if they keep showing up for you, or if they show you appreciation, if they show up for you on a day-to-day basis and, you know, make an actual effort and swallow their pride and don't let their ego get to them, you'll eventually come through. Okay, like, this is someone that's in a space of trying to attempt to recognize you or use their head when it comes to what they may have, like, this person may feel like they've already learned why you're keeping your distance or why you're not submitting. So it's someone that is actively trying to basically make you feel like you can trust them by they're choosing to swallow their pride a bit. Okay. Why? Because they do appreciate you and they feel like you appreciate them. They just feel like something roughed the waters with the two of you for a period of time, that they feel like now they have to bypass that. So I don't know. I feel like this person's in a space of trying to make a solid effort, trying to make a solid attempt. And they may feel like they have to swallow their pride a little bit. Like, they're not going to, things may not move as quickly as they want, but they're still trying to show up. Okay. So, Page of Cups. Like, this person may feel like you need to see a more softer side of them to trust them, or they feel like they need to actively make attempts for you to trust them. So, what is Libra's feelings for this person? The Hermit, 2 of Pentacles in reverse, 8 of Cups in reverse, and the Empress. Your feelings, you feel like you need to be wise when it comes to overcommitting to the situation. Yes, you have emotion for this person. You may also feel an element of responsibility because of children, or maybe you're children with this person, but you do feel like you need to be wise when it comes to overcommitting to this person, because you feel like this person doesn't really got their ducks in a row, or you feel like this person doesn't really make you a priority. You may also feel like this person has a weird attachment to their mother. That's for some of you, that's very specific. That makes you feel like you don't know if you're really a priority for this person. Or you're just in a space of feeling the need to keep to yourself, trying to be wise when it comes to overcommitting, trying to accept your lot and be emotionally mature about either children involved, or you're just trying to recognize that this person, like, the reason you're not a priority is because this person is considering the feelings of another feminine energy, whether that's a mother, whether that is maybe their baby mama, something of that nature. Like, there's something weird going on that makes you feel like you're not really a priority. but you're also trying to be emotionally mature about the fact that there's children involved or something like that. And I do feel like you have feelings. You just feel like this person doesn't have their ducks in a row. The Hermit can often feel like maybe I should just go my own way. The Star in reverse just showed its face. It's like you don't really trust the situation. I feel like you're looking for more, like you may be looking for this person to take emotional responsibility or accept their lot when it comes to your needs as well. Because right now you're feeling like, okay, this person isn't really making me a priority. Emperor in reverse. Like, when is my man going to show up? My man's sitting right here, but I'm still waiting for my man. When is he showing up? I don't know. I feel like you're waiting for some type of change. Empress, Emperor in reverse. I don't know. You're just trying to be wise by not overcommitting because you're trying to be emotionally responsible about another feminine energy in the picture, or you're trying to be emotionally responsible about the fact that this person, if this person cared about me, they would recognize this, that, or the third, or something like that. I don't know. I feel like you want to feel supported, but you feel like this person, their priorities are a bit messed up where you're never supported, something like that. So you could be dealing with a Taurus. We also have Scorpio and Libra, or Taurus, Scorpio, and Aries, or Virgo. Could be any sign as far as elements go. All right, Scorpio. It's Allie online. What's good, girl? Hope you had an amazing Valentine's Day. The craziest thing happened yesterday. It was almost like scrying. You came into my head. Girl, cool. Cool. I took it as a sign to watch this all signs. Now, I don't pop into anybody's head intentionally, but sorry about that. Sorry. I hope I was nice. I actually don't do scrying. I have tried scrying very loosely, not with a crystal ball or anything, but just with a metal sphere. But I never really tried like seriously. Like I should probably try one of these days when I'm bored, but maybe not. I'm not really sure how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I will. I probably will sometime. But yeah, but cool. So the embassy approves the following messages. All right, Scorpio, what do we have for Scorpio? What do we have for Scorpio, universe, spirits, and guides? What is Scorpio's person's feelings? You love my laugh. Okay, what do we have for Scorpio? What is Scorpio's person's feelings for the Scorpio? 3 shuffles. So in their feelings, Scorpio, the 6 of Pentacles, how they're seeing you, Hangman in reverse. Action they plan on taking, Knight of Wands in reverse. All right. So in their feelings, 6 of Pentacles. Now, this isn't the most lovey-dovey card. It's more like transactional. Like this is someone that feels like, okay, there's some type of mutual give and take. Okay. Now I got to clarify that 6 of Pentacles before I talk on it too much, because it can be like, you know, mutual effort in a way where you both authentically value one another or what you're bringing to the situation, but it can also feel like more of an obligation or more of a transactional type of investment. So why the 6 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, 4 of Swords, 7 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so I feel like this is someone that's in a space of, okay, this person does truly value you, and they feel like you've done a lot for them too. This is someone, Scorpio, that feels like you have done or given them some level of generosity, or you've been generous, or you've been fair, you've been showing up in some type of way. And it's someone that's in a space where they may feel the need to kind of protect themselves or heal some type of poor choice by taking the high road. Like this is someone that's in a space of potentially feeling the need to fight for this or put in more work because they're aware of some type of underlying sort of truth around it, around a poor choice that they made or something of that nature. So I feel like this person's in a space of potentially feeling like in debt to you to some degree, because maybe you have done a lot for them and it's like someone that's wanting to show up or feeling the need to show up to balance the scales. Now, with the Seven of Wands, there is potential that they're just feeling the need to do that to kind of regain the advantage in their own personal right to speak up for themselves, okay? Because Six Pentacles in reverse could be someone that just feels in debt to the situation because they're receiving more than they're giving. But this is someone that's in a space of feeling like something is balancing out. And they're in a space where they feel like they're kind of getting a grip on their own ability to fight for the situation, because now they can say, well, I do care about you because here, look, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. I know you're generous too, but I'm here trying to make this work too. Like, this person's in a space of feeling the need to balance something out to regain the advantage. I don't know, there's something that may tell me, like, I kind of low-key feel like this person may be trying to protect themselves. Like, they're balancing something out to kind of regain the advantage. They're nervous. They may feel nervous. Or it's like they're trying to balance something out to heal the situation because they're nervous that they lost control. Like, they may feel like they lost their grip or they lost control in the situation. So it's someone that feels like, okay, you've done a lot for me. I want to show up and do something for you, because they're trying to regain the advantage and feel like there's evidence to back up the fact that they want you or they want to fight for this, something like that. Like, they're trying to, they feel like things have balanced out, and it makes them feel like, okay, I'm regaining the advantage in the way of making better choices with Scorpios, something like that. I don't know, it still feels kind of transactional. It still feels kind of weird. I don't know what to tell you. Like, this person feels like they balanced something out because of their works, okay? Because of things that they're doing for you. And it makes them feel like, okay, now I can stand up for myself or fight for this without degrading myself, because there's also something they're aware of in reality that they've been thinking about that they want to address, something like that. But they do want to fight for this. They don't want to give up on it, but they do feel like it's become a little bit transactional, or they feel like something's balanced out. I don't know, it's very odd. It's very odd. How they're seeing you is a Hangman in reverse. So they do value you. They want to fight for this. But they do feel like they do feel like they owe you something, or they have to balance something out before they can stand up for themselves about something. Or it's like before they have a place to speak. I don't know what that's about. Like, maybe this is someone that's been a little bit of a blowjo to you, or they've been a bit of a deadbeat to you, and they can't really say anything because they haven't really been showing up for you. You know what I mean? It's the guy that calls you a bitch, but he's never really done anything for you. And it's like someone that may feel the need to balance something out so he can show up for you. I don't know. Now, how they're seeing you, the Hangman in reverse. So they may feel like you've lost interest. They may feel like you also, the Hangman in reverse can be someone that approaches a situation with egotism, with an unwillingness to see something from a different perspective. They've either lost interest, or they don't have enough interest, or something like that, where they may be willing to sacrifice the situation. It's like this person is seeing you as someone that, with the Strength card, the King of Pentacles, and the Devil. I feel like this person sees you as someone that is giving them a great deal of respect or compassion, considering. Okay, it's that type of energy, because they do feel like you are in a space of kind of coming to some type of conclusion that I'm not willing to wait on this, because they feel like you're trying to be responsible about something toxic. There's something here that they feel like you're trying to tend to or be responsible about, associated with something that may be very toxic. Now, that could be anything. Okay, that could be addictions, that could be just toxic patterns, abuse, anything. So there's something here that they feel like you're trying to take a grounded approach to when it comes to, okay, I'll be here for you, I'll show up for you, but they may feel like you lost interest when it comes to actually, you know, seeing something through in a real way. They feel like you've kind of closed off, where you're choosing to conclude the fact that this is toxic, I'll show up for you in a monetary way, but not in a loving way. Okay, so they feel like you've kind of set some type of boundary, or you've kind of closed off, because you're trying to be responsible about something that's toxic or something of that nature. So yeah, they may feel like you're they may feel like you're showing up for them, but trying to be responsible or drawing a line when it comes to things that are toxic. And they may feel like you lost interest, or there's a lack of interest, or you're sick of waiting for things to change. So you've kind of concluded something, but you're still being responsible, or you're still helping out with the bills, or you're still whatever. They may feel like you lost patience for the situation. Okay. Or you're not willing to talk things out. The Hangman in reverse, maybe they're trying to talk things out or work on the relationship or something, and you're not willing to hear them. It's like they feel like everything they say is going in one ear out the other, something like that. Now, action this person plans on taking. Knight of Wands in reverse. I don't like that. That kind of feels like someone that's losing patience, or they're becoming a bit loud or obnoxious or temperamental. They're lacking patience. It's someone that... why the Knight of Wands in reverse? With the Four of Cups in reverse. Three of Swords. And the Judgment. I feel like this person is getting a major... I don't feel like this is light at all. This is someone that's getting a major wake-up call surrounding some type of betrayal that caused them to miss an opportunity. And I feel like this person's having a hard time handling it. Like, this is someone that's like, this is someone that is starting to lack confidence, where they may be doing things in the moment to try to get your attention, but ultimately they're becoming very aware that they lost an opportunity with you, or they're becoming very aware of some type of deep-rooted wound or betrayal that caused them to miss an opportunity. For some of you, this person is becoming aware that you're trying to seize other opportunities, and it's causing a painful wake-up call or realization. And they may end up being quite temperamental or loud or angry. Like, there's some type of painful realization that they lost you, or you're moving on, or potentially even trying to seize or date other people. Like, there's a very painful wake-up call, where it's kind of like that energy where a guy that may be normally arrogant or too cool for school is like fucking crying on his knees, okay? Like, I feel like someone's having a very painful realization that they lost you. So I feel like this person may attempt to reconcile the situation, but it's going to be very... I don't feel like they have enough confidence, or it's like they're kind of scattered, maybe trying to overextend themselves, or they're feeling overextended. It's almost like someone that lacks direction. They're lacking direction, or they're feeling scattered. Even if this is someone that came off like they didn't even like you, or like there's some type of heaviness between the two of you, it's still someone that is lost without you. Even if it was the most toxic fucking shit, this is someone that is lost without you. They lack direction without you. And there's a major wake-up call for this person, the Death card. It's like there's a major wake-up call that things are done, or things will no longer be the same. So they're kind of scattered, being... I don't know, going from like being in their ego to like, how could you do this to me? Or being in their ego to, I'm sorry, like blah, blah, blah. It's like back and forth, very scattered type of energy. They're having a hard time like regulating some type of realization. Now, what is Scorpio's feelings for this person? Two of Wands in reverse. Queen of Swords just showed its face. Queen of Wands in reverse. The Magician. The Seven of Swords. Two of Cups in reverse. I feel like you feel the need to be strategic at this point. Now, when it comes to this connection, you may feel limited a little bit, or you feel limited by your reality when it comes to exploring new things, or you may be just feeling hesitant. I don't know. I feel like you're more so feeling limited. You may feel like this person is like trying to, I feel like you're kind of exhausted. You're trying to be smart and strategic when it comes to either there's a lack of love between the two of you, or you're trying to be strategic when it comes to this person doesn't really consider your feelings when it comes to overall decisions, and it's making you feel like, okay, well, I'll stay put right now, but I'm not really overly confident in the situation. You may feel like this person tends to try to dominate you or kind of push you in a specific direction that makes you feel like you have to stay in your power at all times to be strategic about the fact that this person doesn't respect you, or I don't know, you feel like it's like maybe planning to disconnect, or you just feel like there's a lack of love or respect between the two of you. It's very rough. Six of Swords in reverse too. Like something is taking a long time. You may have had to deal with this energy, or you may have had to deal with this like entitled energy from someone for quite some time. You may feel like it's very overbearing. And some of you, it's frustrating because you feel like you're stuck there. It's like overbearing energy. It's like you're trying to be resourceful and play your cards right. Some of you are trying to be smart. Like some of you guys, the Seven of Swords, when it comes to like this type of energy, can talk about just accepting your losses. You know, he's actually running away with the Five of Swords, recognizing some type of betrayal, but he's willing to leave too. You know what I mean? Okay, you pissed me off. This shit's annoying. I could get dirty, but I'm not gonna. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave those two swords there. I feel like you're in a space of like feeling the need to be resourceful or be smart when it comes to like just accepting your losses, because you feel like already so limited for whatever reason, and you may feel like this person's a bit overbearing. So some of you may feel like this person is trying to get a reaction out of you, or you just, I don't know, you just feel like you need to be smart when it comes to a loss of love between the two of you, or a lack of respect. And I don't really feel like you're considering this person's feelings moving forward because you feel like they don't consider yours, something like that. So you feel like you have to be in your highest, you feel like you have to be on your A game at all times around this person because they're constantly picking, or it's just draining you or exhausting you, something like that. So you could be dealing with a Virgo. We also have Gemini, Capricorn, Leo, or Scorpio. Could be any sign as far as elements go. Oh, we also have Pisces and Virgo, if I didn't say that. All right. Hey, Brenda. All right, Saji. Hey, pretty gremlin Karma. What's good, girl? All right. It's simply not a good energy, the way he shot. What do we have for Sagittarius? Seven of Swords just showed its face. Three more. What is Sagittarius's person's feelings for the Sagittarius? Three shuffles. The Hermit, Strength in reverse just showed its face. Okay. So when they're feeling Sag, Eight of Wands, how they're seeing you, King of Swords in reverse. Actually, they plan on taking Five of Swords. Well, shit. Okay. So when they're feeling Sag, Eight of Wands, something is happening really quickly. I don't know. Eight of Wands. I'm going to clarify that because Eight of Wands can be like passionate communication, or but passion can also be anger. So I'm just going to clarify based off the rest of the cards. What is this Eight of Wands? What is this? Something's happening really quickly. Strength in reverse. These are the two cards that came out while I was shuffling. So these are quite Strength in reverse and the Hermit. So something's happening really quickly. Something's moving forward really quickly. Something is progressing. For some of you, I'm just going to be honest, for some of you, this person is feeling the need to move really quickly or distance himself from a situation because they're starting to, like this is someone that is starting to feel the need to kind of just keep to themselves or go their own way, something along those lines. And there's also an element of anger. Like, I'm not going to lie with you, Sag, it just kind of feels like someone that is recognizing, okay, I'm angry, or there's something that is bringing out the worst in me. Maybe I need to keep to myself, or maybe I should just kind of go my own way, whether they want to move or whether they're just trying to distance themselves from a situation. Like, there's something that is happening really quickly and they're trying to be wise when it comes to their own anger. I don't know, something, maybe you're saying something that's causing them to feel angry, but instead of reacting, they're choosing to just kind of keep to themselves. Like, I don't know, this is someone that is enlightened to something that is causing a lot of anger, but they're trying to, or it's causing a lot of fears even. There's either fear, anger, or feelings of inadequacy even that's happening really quickly that is making this person feel like I just need to kind of keep to myself. 7 of Pentacles. And the 6 of Swords. I don't know. There's something about moving or just keeping their distance. So this is someone that feels the need to keep their distance, either because they feel like you're mad, okay, or they're mad and they're trying to be wise when it comes to their own anger, and they're trying. The 6 of Swords is often trying to move away from dangerous situations, right? It can be someone that is just kind of going with the flow, or like being in la la land, or trying to like ignore a situation to move on to calmer waters. So it's like this person's trying to like move on to calmer waters, and they may feel the need for a little bit to kind of keep to themselves. They do have passion for you, but there's also a lot of anger or fear or feelings of inadequacy. For some of you, maybe you're communicating something that's making them feel inadequate, and it makes them feel like, do you know what, maybe I should just keep to myself then. Sagittarius doesn't want me, or I'm not good enough for Sag. Like, for some of you, maybe you're communicating something that's making this person feel vulnerable or raw or inadequate in some way, but they're trying to handle those feelings by just keeping to themselves or like moving away from the situation. So it does feel like old manny, or it feels like even if you're like living with this person or in a full-blown relationship, it's someone that you say something and it creates some type of anger or feelings of inadequacy, but it's like someone that just like, you know, goes and does their own thing. They kind of keep to themselves. It feels very old manny, but like still the 6 of Swords can talk about like moving on from a situation with regret or like feeling some type of way, but it's really to keep the peace. It's like this person they're feeling some type of way, but they're trying to distance themselves from the situation to have some type of, to keep the peace, or they're feeling the need to literally move or distance themselves because something is creating fear or feelings of inadequacy, something like that, or anger. Now, how they're seeing you, the King of Swords in reverse. So King of Swords in reverse can be quite harsh, or I don't know why the King of Swords in reverse. Okay, the Hierophant. 3 of Wands in reverse. And the Sun. Okay, so it's interesting because they're seeing you as someone that's, now the King of Swords in reverse can be quite malicious, an evil man, but with the rest of the cards, I feel like this person is just seeing you as someone that is trying to act like you know what's good for them, because they're seeing you actively trying to share advice with them in some way for some type of short-term result. They see you being expressive about something that they feel like, even if it's coming out in a harsh way, they're seeing you as someone that is trying to address something in the way of like you sharing advice, or you trying to guide them, you trying to show them the way somehow. It's like this person sees you as someone trying to show them the way, but they are looking at you a little bit like, what do you know? I'm just gonna be honest. They are looking at you a little bit like, what do you know? Or they're looking at you as someone that may not have the best of intentions with your advice. Because the King of Swords in reverse can be someone that just uses their knowledge for their own benefit, or gives advice for their own benefit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like this person may feel like you don't have the best of intentions, Sagittarius, with your advice, because they do feel like you're very short-term focused because of some type of failed attempt, or there's something you're not seeing, or there's something you're wanting to see and you're not seeing it. So they feel like you're trying to like use your knowledge or use your words to trigger the situation to work out in your favor somehow. And they may feel like you're doing it by giving some type of advice indirectly or directly. Okay. Like saying things under your breath or something like that. But they're looking at it like they're in a space of feeling like maybe I should just go my own way, or they're in a space of feeling, I'm not going to lie with you, Sag, for some of you, your person is thinking like you're trying to guide them or give them advice, but they're feeling like you don't really know what you're talking about. Because this person feels like they've mastered something, or they have some type of wisdom on something that is causing them to distance themselves from whatever you're communicating with them. So, and they may feel like you have some type of like, you know, because I don't know, I don't feel like they necessarily feel like you have a bad intention with the Hierophant, but with the King of Swords in reverse, I just feel like they feel like you don't really know what you're talking about. That's all. So now when it comes to action they plan on taking, we do have the Five of Swords. So there is some tension created between the two of you. Five of Swords can be like some type of conflict or disagreement. I'm not seeing eye to eye. The Five of Swords is also kind of looking at you, Sag, like, I don't know, like what, like the Five of Swords can be someone that feels threatened in some way, or they feel like something that they want is being threatened, you know, or they feel at odds with you in some way. Like this is someone that is in a space of like defeat at all costs. Four of Swords in reverse. I don't know if this is a relationship. I'm not saying they're walking away, but they are ignoring the shit out of you because they feel like, with the Nine of Cups, they are ignoring the shit out of you because they're very focused on their own desires, or acquiring their own desires in the way they need to, and they don't trust you. They're looking at you like you could threaten something that they're trying to work for or work toward. Five of Swords, Four of Swords in reverse, Nine of Cups, Eight of Cups in reverse. Like this is someone that's just in a space of like, I'll handle it. There's a lot of tension. Like now they are in a space of being very emotionally independent, but the Eight of Cups in reverse can be someone that's like accepting their lot, right? Like this is someone that is going to the extremes, or they're in a defeat at all costs when it comes to accepting their lot. They're being very resilient. They are kind of side-eyeing you a little bit, Sag. Like, for example, if you're not living with this person and you're in like a loosely involved relationship, they may feel like the two of you are having some type of disagreement about what their responsibilities are versus what isn't. Maybe they feel like you're trying to convince them to move on from something, or let go of something, or screw them. But this person's in a space of like, no, this is my responsibility. Okay, so they're trying to be resilient through that. Or if you're living with this person, it's a little bit more serious. This is someone that's in a space of taking full responsibility for handling something themselves, but they are starting to become a little bit at odds with you because they feel like the two of you are disagreeing on something that they feel it's almost like they feel like something, they may be starting to feel like you don't have their best interest. Because the Five of Swords, especially because they're seeing you as a King of Swords in reverse, they may feel like you either lack empathy, or whatever advice you're giving them, or whatever you're saying, or whatever you're sharing with them is making them feel like they're kind of side-eyeing you now. Like, are we even on the same team? Is this something that I can trust? Like, something is making this person kind of side-eye you. I don't see them walking away, though. They are trying to be emotionally responsible with the situation, or accept their lot within the relationship, but they're also at odds with you when it comes to what is their responsibility versus what isn't, or they're at odds with you or they're just like in a space of going after something, but they feel like I'll just do this myself. Like they're not giving you a whole lot of transparency because they feel like I got it. I got it. I'm going to take care of this. I don't know. They disagree. So I don't know. They're kind of going to the extremes. I don't really see them giving you any type of transparency. If anything, they feel like being transparent with you would just cause like a nonsense type of conversation, because they feel like the two of you disagree in regards to how something should be handled. So they don't see the point in being open with you. And it also kind of makes them feel like, are you like my enemy? Like, is this something like, why am I even bothering with you? It's kind of that energy. I mean, give me a little bit more as to this person's long-term desires with Sag, because I don't even know. Page of Swords. So I don't know. I feel like they don't even know. They're trying to use their head when it comes to something they know. Page of Swords, Four of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Cups. So I feel like their long-term desires is, I do feel like they have feelings for you. I don't really see them going anywhere, but they do feel the need to use their head when it comes to not welcoming. Use their head when it comes to King of Wands. I don't really feel like this person knows what their long-term desires are. They're still trying to like, I don't know. They're kind of like being a bit of an airhead, or they're trying to use they're trying to learn. They're trying to gain understanding of their own unhappiness, or they're trying to use their head when it comes to the needs of a mother or something pertaining to a family situation. They may be trying to use their head when it comes to not welcoming something as well. Maybe the two of you are at odds when it comes to who's coming over in the host, for example. It could be something as simple as that. Like this is someone that's in a space of using their head when it comes to not welcoming certain people around, or around being private about something. The Seven of Wands. It's like they're very, very guarded, okay? Or feeling the need to protect. For some of you, this person feels the need to protect a mother, or it's like someone is standing up to a mother. There's something about an unhappy family situation that is causing this person to feel the need to use their head because there's deep emotions at play, but they're also in a space of not willing to, they're trying to keep their feelings private in efforts to protect themselves. Because the Seven of Wands is someone that feels like, with the Queen of Cups, that's someone that feels like their feelings are going to be used against them. Right? The Seven of Wands is someone that is in a space of not wanting to back down because they're aware they have feelings, but there's also something they're standing on business about, or there's also something that the Seven of Wands is someone not backing down, or it's like they feel the need to kind of protect themselves at this point, or protect their emotions. They may feel like you tend to use their emotions against them, whatever that means for you, or this person's in a space of feeling the need to protect their feelings about something. Like they're choosing to keep something private or protect another feminine energy. Like the Queen of Cups can often be a mother, could be their mother, or they feel the need to stand up to a mother. I don't know, they're very guarded. There's feelings involved, but they feel like they have to keep those private, Sag, because if they're open about that, it will compromise on what they're standing for. Like this is someone that feels like the Seven of Wands can often feel attacked. You know, and it's like this person may feel they need to use their head when it comes to protecting themselves, regaining the, I don't know. We're just going to move on from that, okay? What is Sag's feelings for this person? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So, the Queen of Wands. Ace of Wands in reverse. The Lovers. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know, you may be dealing with some type of insecurity, Sag, with the Judgment. I don't know, there is some type of wake-up call that has you feeling frustrated or becoming aware of external circumstances that are causing a dampen to this connection or relationship. Like you're aware, okay, maybe we're not, you know, having sex a lot, or maybe we're not doing this. It's like you're becoming aware that something isn't really going anywhere. There's some type of like dim to the spark of the relationship, and it is causing some type of wake-up call and causing you to feel a little bit insecure. Especially if there is some type of financial codependence on in one way or the other. But it's like with the Queen of Wands, I feel like you're in a space of Judgment, Queen of Wands. I feel like you have passion for this person, but you're also having a hard time. Judgment. There's something you're aware about that is causing you to feel frustrated. Either the two of you aren't having very much intimacy, or there's some type of financial insecurity, or you're just feeling insecure in general, where you may feel the need to go to the extremes when it comes to external circumstances. I don't know. There's a lack of spark, a lack of oomph. There's a lack of spark, a lack of oomph. Queen of Wands. Like you may be feeling the need to put your foot down to some degree because you're recognizing some type of insecurity, or you're recognizing, I don't know, some of you may be trying to put your foot down, but it could be stemmed from a lack of patience, or it stemmed from some type of insecurity. I don't know. What's that Nine of Pentacles in reverse about? Five of Pentacles. There's some type of like financial loss happening, or you feel left out in the cold, or you're feeling insecure because you feel out in the cold, or you feel like you're going to be abandoned, something like that. And it's like you may be trying to like take control because you're aware of, the Ace of Wands in reverse can be someone that's just aware of potential trials and circumstances that will happen if, you know, they don't deal with something. And it's like there may be something where you're in a space of, you know, trying to take control in a proactive way because you have passion for this person. There may be something you're aware about, but you're also feeling a little bit insecure because you may already feel abandoned by this person, or there's some type of financial stress the two of you are dealing with that is kind of dimming the spark in the situation. But I feel like you're actively trying to, I mean, give me one more in the Queen of Wands. Two of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know. Some of you may be putting yourself in a position where you're overcommitting to things just to regain control in the situation. So I'd be careful with that. Or you're feeling confident that you don't have a backup plan or a contingency plan, or you feel confident someone else doesn't. So it's like you feel compelled to kind of bring something to the surface to talk about or bring to awareness. I don't know. There's some tension stem from financial loss or feeling out in the cold or something like that. So you could be dealing with Virgo. We have Leo, strong Leo, and Taurus. I'm not getting a whole lot of feelings. I just feel like you're in a space of like, okay, wake up call. This person might abandon me, or I already feel abandoned or in the cold, or there's some type of, or maybe you lost your job and something is creating tension there, you know, something like that. Hopefully not, but you are rich. You are a rich bitch, okay? You are a rich bitch, okay? All right, Capricorn. What's good? Good vibes only. What do we have for Capricorn? What is Capricorn's person's feelings? Ooh, for the Capricorn. Two more. What is Capricorn's person's feelings for the Capricorn? Three shuffles. Tower in reverse wanted to show its face. So they may be wanting to rebuild something with you. Gosh. The Strength. The Death card. So they may be trying to gain the strength to make necessary changes to rebuild something with you. 10 of Swords in reverse in their feelings, how they're seeing you. 7 of Wands. Action they plan on taking. 6 of Swords in reverse. So 10 of Swords in reverse in their feelings. So they don't want the situation to end, really. They may be feeling the need to kind of put their problems behind them to avoid an ending as well. They may low-key feel like they're flogging a dead horse sometimes, or things aren't really going anywhere, but they're still in a space of trying to put their problems behind them to avoid an ending, or they're trying to avoid burning the bridge. Why the 10 of Swords in reverse? Why the 10 of Swords in reverse? The 9 of Pentacles in reverse. It's coming out a lot today for people. Ooh, 9 of Cups in reverse. Ew. 4 of Cups in reverse. I'm just going to be honest with you. For some of you, you got someone that's just clinging to you because they're dependent on you. Okay, that's like screams codependency. And I know it's really boring and nobody wants to hear that, but that does feel like that. So that's someone that feels like they shouldn't bitch too much, or they should avoid putting the nail in the coffin because they're still dependent on you. Like, this is someone that's in a space, you know, even if it's not dependent on you in a literal way, this is someone that is trying to avoid burning this bridge because I don't know, they're looking for some type of validation or something of that nature. They have a lot of insecurities on an emotional level when it comes to the situation. They do feel like they're kind of flogging a dead horse a little bit. With the Hermit in reverse. I don't know, Capricorn. It kind of feels like someone that's avoiding an ending because they are dependent on you in some way. So that's really point blank period. They're kind of withdrawn, or it's like this is someone that is choosing to ignore the situation, or they're ignoring the facts in a situation. Like, this is someone that tends to play stupid when facts are brought up. I'm not getting a whole lot of love here. 4 of Pentacles. You got someone clinging to you like dead weight, like wanting everything you got. I feel like you got someone that's clinging to you for personal gain, even if it's not money. Maybe it's status, maybe it's something like that. And they tend to play dumb when things are brought up. I don't know. I feel like this person is feeling some sense of dependence on you to some degree, and they're avoiding burning this bridge. It's not very lovey-dovey. It does feel very codependent. Let's give me one more in their feelings. Chariot in reverse. They don't really feel like they have any control in the situation. They may feel like they're forcing it, or they feel forced. They feel like things are forced between the two of you. But they're still avoiding bitching about it. Either because they just are so miserable as a person that even just having anybody around makes them feel better, or they literally are relying on you for money or security of some sort. So now how they're seeing you is the 7 of Wands. So they're seeing you as someone that has the advantage, maybe a little bit defensive toward them. 7 of Wands, 2 of Wands in reverse. Fool in reverse. And the Lovers. King of Swords in reverse. They may see you as someone that is setting some type of boundary in the physical. Now, the Lovers can be literal physical intimacy, or just within the physical, when the two of you are connecting in the physical. It's like this person may see you in a space of, you know, limiting any type of physical connection. They may see you as someone that's kind of protecting yourself or guarding yourself or standing up for yourself. They may see you as someone that has regained the advantage, or you have the advantage in a situation where you're not willing to back down about something. And ultimately, they may overall think you're trying to take the high road in this situation, but they do feel like you are hesitant and lacking faith, and they may feel like you hold back or withdraw from physical connection. Okay, because something has you very defensive, like not wanting to be touched, like, don't touch me, bitch. It's like they may feel like you're in a space of not really wanting intimacy. They may feel like you lack faith in this connection. So, yeah, this person sees you as someone that's hesitant or limited, thinking, lacking empathy or lacking tolerance for the situation on a whole, and putting a guard up when it comes to, like, even if you're in a relationship but you don't live together, they see you as someone that is kind of pulling back, or you're going out of your way to not really connect with them, or you're going out of your way to limit physical connection or something within the physical, like you're intentionally limiting the growth of this connection because something that makes you feel like you need to stand up for yourself, or something of that nature. So, action this person plans on taking, Six of Swords in reverse. Why the Six of Swords? Six of Swords in reverse, they're not going nowhere. They're not going nowhere. But there's not really a whole lot of progress either. This could be someone like trying to rock the boat a little bit. Six of Wands in reverse. Ooh, Six of Swords in reverse and the Six of Wands in reverse. Three of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone that is feeling humiliated by the lack of cooperation. Like actually humiliated. Four of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. So this is someone that is making a return, or it's like they're giving into the situation, or it's someone that is trying to, like, this is someone that, like, for example, if it's a relationship, is like someone that's slapping your ass or trying to get something going without any progress actually being made. And it doesn't really go anywhere. Why? Because they're not actively trying to improve on their efforts or the quality of their effort within the connection. They're just being I want everything and do nothing but cry about spilt milk type of energy. So I feel like you're dealing with someone that is returning, or they're trying to make some type of progress with you without actually making any type of progress, and it's not going anywhere. And I don't see this person being open to swallow their pride surrounding why you're not cooperating. Like, this is someone that refuses to improve on the nature of this relationship, or even the quality of the connection, because I feel like they're very short-term focused to get some. Like, for some of you, this is someone that is literally wanting to get some, or they're wanting some type of money, or they're wanting something from you. And when they don't get it, they cry about spilt milk. You know what I mean? So I don't really see a whole lot of progress happening. So yeah, this person is like rocking the boat by doing something like slapping your ass, or they're calling you up, or they're showing up with flowers or something like that. But nothing has changed. And they refuse to swallow their pride when it comes to why you're not cooperating and why you're not giving, why you're not putting out. Like, this kind of feels like you're not putting out, or you're not giving, or you're not being generous. And then they go sulk. You know what I'm saying? They go sulk about it. So, very egotistic. Six of Wands in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse, some type of repetitive pattern. Oh, but I just wanted to love you. Oh, I was trying. Like, completely ignoring something because something is not resolved, or something hasn't been actually improved on within the nature of the relationship between the two of you. Like, they're kind of crying about spilt milk when it comes to why you're not cooperating with them. So I don't see this going anywhere. The World in reverse. For some of you, it's like there's still like residual shit, or it's like an undesirable outcome. Or it's just like a lack of change, something like that. What is Capricorn's feelings for this person? The Judgment. King of Swords in reverse. And the Ten of Cups. Well, Five of Swords in reverse and the Five of Wands. So I don't know, I feel like Capricorn, you see potential, or it's like there is feelings you have for this person. I feel like you feel like there's potential that you could have something with this person, but you're also feeling kind of defeated, feeling the need to put your foot down because of something that you've uncovered surrounding this person being full of shit, or surrounding this person just saying whatever they need to say to have a relationship. And you may feel the need to kind of put your foot down, or you're starting to lack tolerance despite your passion. Or despite even family. Okay, you may have a family with this person, or children, something of that nature. I don't know, you're aware of that either this person is full of shit, or this person lied about something, or this person just says whatever they need to say to have some type of happily ever after. And it makes you feel like, okay, I'm just going to keep putting my foot down. I'm going to keep putting my foot down. If you keep trying to slide that by me, I'm going to keep putting my foot down. I love you. I want a relationship, but stop trying to blindside me with that shit. Stop trying to play me stupid. I'm going to keep putting my foot down. So you may feel the need to keep putting your foot down in some type of way. Because it's like there's something you're expecting. You're waiting to see something specifically, or you're waiting. What is Capricorn waiting on? Wheel of Fortune. You want this person to learn. You want this person to change, maybe release a karmic, or you're wanting this person to learn some type of lesson authentically. Like you may be sick of telling this person what to do. It's like you want this person to learn the lesson themselves so they can change as an individual. It's like you want this person to change something or let go of something. You want this person to learn some type of lesson is what I feel. Or change the pattern. So, I don't know. You do want this person, though. I just feel like you are really frustrated. You are frustrated. So, you could be dealing with a Cancer. We also have Virgo, Aries, Gemini. Could be any sign as far as elements go. Alright, guys, just may have a quick smoke. Okay. Tries to manipulate and use money as control tactic. Yeah. And it's unfortunate. And that's why men are like, well, where are all the homemakers? Where are all the women that want to take care of the kids and bake cookies all day? They're out working because they realize that just gets them chucked to the curb whenever it's convenient, whenever you're in a mood. Okay. That's why you got no homemakers no more. I'm not saying all men are like that, by the way, but pertaining to that comment. That's why it's kind of like people, it's kind of like a tough thing because it's like, of course, not all men are like that. But how do you know they're not like that? A lot of times they don't even become that type of person until you have kids with them or you're way down the road. So that's why I would recommend, and I will always recommend my daughter to always have something going on for herself, because you don't know if they're going to switch up on you. You know what I mean? Even still, even if they're not crazy, what if something happens to them? Like you should, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you should always have something, I feel, going on. It's unfortunate, but like, he walked away because he had the nerve to tell you that he wanted you in the house before dark. Lord have mercy. Um, I just don't know why men are like that. It pushes women away, you know what I'm saying? And I think sometimes you compromise because you love someone, but like, I don't know why men are like that. It's really insecurities is all it is, but and it's ironic because men always act, well, they know better. They know this, they know this, they know that, they know all the threats, they know so much, but then they're always so stupid. Like women have to carry the responsibility of pretty much everything. So what do men know if you can't comprehend basic life experience or responsibility? I mean, look at even back in the day, like women are always the one taking care of everything. So why do men assume that they know anything outside of being ego-driven, success-driven men? You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing, I'm not saying all men are like that either, but I'm saying like in that type of situation, it just, you have to roll your eyes to it. But yeah, don't give into it. Stop giving into it. You can't be controlled outside of your own consent. Like, stop giving into it. And that's probably stemmed from childhood and having unreasonable parents. It all goes way back. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to give into it. You can set the standard. You can, and men will change. They will change, but stop feeding into it. They will change. Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes it's just too crazy or fucked up, but sometimes they will change. But even still, I feel like, I don't know, I wish it was more easy, but it's not. Of the dotes. Stop project yourself onto others. Exactly. He actually thought that I needed him. But I will always tell my daughter, make sure you got your own thing. Even my boys, I always tell them, make sure you take care of your girl. Make sure you are nice to them always. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you, I mean, obviously they're young, but like provide, protect, respect is like the basis of being a man. Respect, provide, protect, respect. It's like the basis. You know what I'm saying? It's quite simple. If you can do that, you can have a great woman. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes women are fucked up too. So I'm not saying men are the only problem. There's a lot of fucked up women too. So, all right, what do we have for Aquarius? Too easy to blame others. Blaming. No, you don't need to blame others. You can literally get your sovereignty back right now. You can dictate how something will play out as long as you're willing to take accountability for your own life. You don't need to blame others. But in their la la land of reality and like perfect homemaker wife and the patriarchy and the man going to work, honestly, the world doesn't really let that happen anymore anyways. Life is too expensive. Both people need to be working. You know what I'm saying? But like, you can just gain your sovereignty back by taking accountability for your own life, for sure. All right, what do we have for Aquarius? Well, you'll actually find once you actually gain your own sovereignty and independence, love won't even be a thought as much. You won't even, it'll actually quite bore you. It'll bore you. The act of finding a partner will bore you because you're going to be so particular. And unless it's authentic and real, it's not really going to have your interest because you already got everything you need. All right, what do we have for Aquarius? What is Aquarius's person's feelings? For the Aquarius. 3 shuffles. What is Aquarius's person's feelings? For the Aquarius, universe, spirits, and guides. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. How they're seeing you, 5 of Wands in reverse. Action they plan on taking, 6 of Cups. Oh, this is sweet. So, 10 of Pentacles. Badass. So they're feeling like the 2 of you are badass. They're feeling like they can build with you, or maybe the 2 of you have already established something solid. They're feeling like you are their person. You are the one they're wanting to commit to. Tell me about the 10 of Pentacles. with the King of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Queen of Swords. So the two of you may have had some type of like honest conversation with one another, whether this is a new relationship or you've been with this person for 20 years, okay? There's some type of honest conversation the two of you are having together that is quite inspiring, that is allowing the two of you to build up on something in a way where it's like you're growing together. It's like you and this person are growing together. You're both receptive to something that is being expressed. There's some type of muse here. The Ace of Cups can be like a muse, or there's some type of inspiration or joyous conversation. Like this is like sharing ideas, trying to figure out how to put in the work, or you're like delegating responsibility, something along those lines. There's a very honest conversation between you and this person that is causing a lot of love to develop, and you're both open to establish something solid with one another or build up on something that's already well established. And this is someone that's feeling quite, I don't want to say excited, but they're feeling like the two of you are like a power couple, essentially. Like you're building an empire, something along those lines. So the two of you are establishing some type of security because you're communicating your thoughts on how to act on some type of muse or source of inspiration, or there's things being expressed surrounding how to, again, put in the work in a particular way. Like this is the two of you delegating responsibility, or both of you expressing, okay, this is what I'm doing, this is what you're doing. Okay, it's like power couple type of energy. It's like they feel like you're both potentially a little bit detached, but not detached. It's like they feel like there's a lot of love here, but there's also a lot being expressed that is allowing the two of you to delegate within the relationship better, or establish something more serious because there's some type of honest conversation that is being had. So they're feeling like this is solid, or is going to be solid if you're newly dating them, something like that. So the two of you also seem to be meeting in the mind space pretty accurately. Like you're both quite, Queen of Swords, it's like you're both have similar, they feel like you both have a similar objective, okay? Or you're both, you may be coming from a different place, but you're both meeting each other in the mind where it's like, yeah, this is important for us. This is important for this relationship. This is important. This is what we're going to do. It's like you're both meeting in the same mind space, thinking the same thoughts, maybe approaching it in a different way, but it's like, yeah, this person wants to build with you. So power couple type of energy. It's beautiful. So how they're seeing you is a Five of Wands in reverse. So they may feel like you're compromising or finding some type of solution, or maybe clearing the air with them, or Six of Swords in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Well, there may be something here that this could be the two of you having a conversation about a child. I'm just going to be honest with you. There could be bad news around a child, or a child is being vindictive, or a child is disappointed about something. There's some type of lack of progress with the child, where the two of you could be having some type of honest conversation about, okay, how are we going to help our child? You know what I'm saying? Or how are we going to handle things with a child or children, something along those lines. Or there's just some type of bad news, or realizing something isn't going to go the way you had originally hoped. Like it could be like a broken dream type of energy, which is causing you to revert and go at something a different way. And they may see you as someone that is agreeing to doing something a different way, because it's like, okay, needing to take a step back, that didn't work, either pertaining to a child or some type of, okay, that's not going to work. Maybe the two of you had hoped, for example, to go on a trip, okay? And they're seeing you as someone that's making, compromising or making agreements to either postpone that trip, or like you're kind of you're going backwards a little bit to be able to move forward on something. And they're seeing you as someone that is, not fighting about it. You're in agreement, okay? Also, there could be issues around a child that you both are finding solution to resolve, okay? So just give me one more of how they're viewing Aquarius. Now with the Fool in reverse. So there is something that may be weighing on your faith in the situation. Maybe you're the one initiating this whole conversation, because they do see you as someone that lacks the faith, and you're kind of returning or you're kind of revert your, like there's something here that may have had your dreams crushed about something, which you're kind of returning and expressing your frustration or disappointment, but you're also open to clearing the air or compromising or finding solution, or you're a little bit disappointed in a child. And again, having a conversation about how to work on something that is unresolved or not making progress with the child. So there's something that you're agreeing or you're feeling like, okay, like they may feel like you're a bit battle fatigued too. Trying, like, for some of you, there's something about a child or children. You may feel like you're a bit battle fatigued with a situation that you perceive to either be vindictive or spiteful or a lack of progress, something like that. But it's like you're battle fatigued, you're avoiding arguing about it, you're trying to find solution towards some type of broken dream or something that you're lacking faith in. But again, returning to the whiteboard, like something is taking a long time. Six of Swords in reverse can be the card of like taking a long time. So Five of Pentacles, Empress in reverse. So there could be, you know, if the two of you do have some type of established business together, there could be something that there's some type of loss or there's a lack of growth where you may feel the need to be a little bit more frugal, or you may feel the need, or there's something where you feel the need, okay, we need to play it safe here. Okay, maybe a child had an unwanted pregnancy and you're dealing with that. Or there's something where you feel the need, okay, to play it safe, recognizing a lack of growth or recognizing maybe there's fertility issues too. I don't know. Or there's something around you compromising or finding solutions towards something that is causing you to feel unable to have children, or maybe there was an unwanted pregnancy, or there's some type of loss that is making you feel the need to be a little bit more frugal. So you're finding solutions with that. So you're kind of like, okay, going back to the whiteboard type of energy, or something is taking a long time because like you're just not receiving the news you want, really. And you're kind of battle fatigued, but you're trying to find solutions still. So when it comes to action this person plans on taking, we do have the Six of Cups. If they happen to be the one that kind of broke your heart a little bit, they may feel like you're open to finding solutions, or you're compromising. They may be apologizing for some of you. But I don't know, the two of you seem to be meeting in the mind space, so I don't really feel like, it feels quite level between the two of you. The action this person plans on taking, Six of Cups. So they're sharing feelings here. Six of Cups. The Ten of Cups. Oh, some of you, this person, okay, Ten of Cups, the Hangman, King of Cups in reverse. All right, so I feel like this is someone that is sharing feelings or sharing their desire for a relationship. There is also like a willingness to see something from a different perspective. They may also be sharing the fact with you that there's some type of, they may be sharing their feelings or thoughts around a family situation that they may feel like is limiting them. Like, for example, or that they feel is causing limitations. Like this is someone that may feel like either, because this is someone that feels unable to give their full support in the way they want to, because there's something that's making them feel limited. They're open to see something from a different perspective. They're sharing these thoughts with you. They want a relationship with you, or they want to maintain this relationship. I just feel like they're feeling some blockages when it comes to how to support something. They're having a hard time giving something its full support. What is going on with that? The Wheel of Fortune. Tower in reverse. So I don't know, I feel like this person is trying to change the pattern with you, but they're sharing their feelings in regards to why maybe things were stagnant or why they had to take so long to give you their full support. So they're sharing their feelings about something that's making them feel limited. They're feeling stuck, feeling unable to give their full support, but they're coming towards you apologetically or innocently, desiring to kind of connect with you in a way of sharing feelings around a family situation because of some type of decisive moment that has them in a space of like trying to avoid a disaster. Like this person feels like there was some type of decisive moment that had them trying to avoid a disaster. Nine of Wands. Okay. 10 of Swords. So I don't know. It feels like this person is just sharing feelings with you that they want a relationship, but they may feel limited or they felt limited. And that's why something took so long because they had a hard time giving something its full support. But because of some type of decisive moment, they're in a space of actively trying to rebuild, or a decisive moment had them avoiding a disaster, but they still want to rebuild. But they're also feeling kind of pushed in a corner because they feel like either they're feeling taken for granted or they're feeling like someone keeps missing opportunities. I don't know, 4 of Cups in reverse. If this is pertaining to a child, it's like someone that is recognizing, okay, we need to make some type of change here. There could be family issues or someone within a family dynamic that is being insensitive to a child or to what is good for the child, like maybe not taking something seriously as well, and they're trying to put an end to that. Or this is someone that's in a space of wanting a relationship with you. There's a lot of feelings being shared, and there's a decisive moment that has this person wanting to rebuild, but also there was some type of decisive moment that had this person feeling the need to wait for a period of time because they felt unable to give their full support. I don't know. So this person is connecting with you in a way of sharing feelings, wanting a relationship. I mean, what's causing that King of Cups in reverse? The Two of Pentacles in reverse. Well, um, the Two of Pentacles in reverse can be someone that is just overextended. They got too many balls up in the air, or it's someone that doesn't really have a backup plan, or they don't really have a contingency plan. So maybe the two of you are connecting in a way of like creating a plan B, or you're connecting in a way where you're creating. Also, there could be a King of Cups in your life or in the life of a child that tends to overcommit to that child and constantly disappoints them, something of that nature. Or there's some type of recognition about the emotional immaturity about someone in a family dynamic, or maybe someone is even apologizing or taking responsibility for their lack of involvement within a child's life. I don't know, there's something about a child that's significant, or some type of dream or some type of desire to connect, but it was limited by someone having too many balls up in the air or someone feeling like there wasn't a priority, which had them feeling unable to give their full support in the way they wanted to. But what is Aquarius's feelings for this person? But the two of you, there's solid energy between the two of you. There's like power couple, happily ever after type of energy, but there is a little bit of nuance or like bumps in the road pertaining to a child or pertaining to like having to like cancel plans or something of that nature. Your feelings, the Emperor and the Five of Swords. And the Star. I don't know, you may be feeling a little bit responsible for some type of past betrayal or a masculine. There's a masculine, you may feel like a masculine is responsible for some type of past betrayal. That's how you're feeling. And you're an aspiring artist, maybe, I don't know. Maybe you're an aspiring artist and your masculine got in the way. I don't know. But it's like you're in a space where you feel like you're responsible for some type of past betrayal, or there's a male relative even, or there's someone that is causing a lot of mental conflict surrounding the well-being or health of another. Like the Emperor could be someone in a position of authority, or a male relative, or someone that has the ability to take control, whether they are or not. And it's like you're at odds with something, either because you feel responsible, maybe you feel like you didn't show up the way you could, or you feel like there's a masculine that didn't show up the way they could have. And you're in a space of being at odds or feeling a bit of mental conflict with someone in a position of authority, because you feel like it's threatening. The Star card can talk about your overall health, well-being, even the faith of something. Knight of Cups in reverse. Some of you feel like someone withdrew in a very responsible way. Like some of you feel like a male authority figure revoked some type of invitation or offer or something of that nature, which threatened the well-being of something. Like some of you, if there's a child involved, you feel like there's an authority figure that kind of made things worse, or a masculine that made things worse, and you're in a space of wanting to heal whatever that situation was. If this is just you and your boo, okay, this is you feeling like responsible potentially for some type of past betrayal, and you're inspired to heal something that you perceived to be particular immature, or the way you handle something was immature. Or you're in a space of feeling like your masculine could have showed up in a better way, and you're a little bit at odds with the situation, because you feel like the Knight of Cups in reverse can be like a heartbreaker, or someone that's in and out emotionally, or someone that's being very moody or emotionally mature. And it's like you may feel a little bit at odds with the situation, because you feel like a masculine figure is like renewing your own trust issues by being in and out emotionally, or being immature about a situation. Because I feel like you want the situation, you have hope in the situation, but you're also considering your well-being or the well-being of others. The Queen of Pentacles, okay. So I don't know, I feel like you want a relationship with this person. It does kind of feel like there's something else getting in the way though. Like the Five of Swords, this Five of Swords is looking to that Emperor. Like, how dare you? For some of you, like, you could be talking to your partner, like, you need to show up a little bit more. Or for some of you, you feel like there's maybe there's a teacher, or there's something in the picture here that you feel like you need to ground in reality and handle in a more practical way, or tend to. So, I mean, give me one more on the Five of Swords. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles in reverse can be, it can be like people working against the situation, right? Like people like not on the same team, not on the same page. So you may be feeling at odds with something that's like working against the situation. Either there's some type of repetitive pattern with a masculine, or you feel like someone else is working against the overall objective of something. For some of you, you feel the need to stand up to a masculine because of some type of, like, they keep making things worse, or they're not being a team player. And it's like this side-eye type of energy. Or you're the masculine that feels like maybe you wasn't a team player, and you're in a space of trying to renew that situation or heal that situation. I don't know. Or there's issues with authority. There's issues around some type of Six of Pentacles. I don't know. I feel like you're in a space of feeling like there's mutual value between the two of you. But it does feel like you may feel like something else is getting in the way of the two of you pursuing a specific objective. So you may feel like you need to be responsible and kind of show up in a more practical way to kind of address something. I don't know. Very confusing. But you could be dealing with an Aries, Scorpio. But your feelings, you may feel like you have to control your feelings because there's other things that are working against you, or you feel that way, or you feel like, for some of you, like if it's a long-term relationship, it's not really about your feelings or whether you love them or whether they love you. It's more so like, dude, like this is your kid. You know what I mean? For some of you, you're just looking at this Emperor like, be for real. Be for real. Like, you're making this worse, okay? The way this Five of Swords is looking at the Emperor. So it may just be like a little bit of a dispute. Like, come on. So anyways, you could be dealing with an Aries, strong Aries energy. We also have Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces. Could be any sign as far as elements go. All right, Pisces. What do we have for Pisces, universe, spirits, and guides? Keep in mind, this is for you and the person that you're at least loosely involved with. That's why I do the no contact, all sign readings now. What do we have for Pisces and their person, universe, spirits, and guides? Or, yeah, what is Pisces person's feelings for the Pisces? What is Pisces person's feelings for the Pisces? 3 shuffles. The Death card just showed its face, so could be dealing with a Scorpio. 6 of Wands and their feelings, how they're seeing you, the 7 of Swords. Actually, they plan on taking the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So when they're feeling 6 of Wands, why the 6 of Wands in this person's feelings? They do feel like seen or recognized, or they feel like there was some type of successful attempt. It's like they may feel appreciated. They feel like you see them, the Star. Okay. 6 of Wands, Star. And the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Cups. So this is someone that feels the need to, first of all, this person loves the way you make them feel, but they may feel like they need to heal some type of poor investment, or this is someone that feels like they need to kind of trust the process in regards to why you may not be investing in the way you could right now for whatever reason. Ace of Cups, 9 of Cups in reverse. So for some of you, this could be love that was derived from an affair. That's not all of you, but that can be Ace of Cups, 9 of Cups in reverse. Or this is someone that feels like there is something expressed pertaining to insecurities you have. Or maybe they express insecurities they have and they feel like it was successful. They feel like it was successful. Like this person feels good. They feel like at peace, or they feel the need to, they're feeling at peace, or they're trusting the process surrounding healing a poor investment or a lack of investment. Maybe this person feels like there was a lack of investment. And if they feel like you were not investing, they feel like, okay, you wasn't investing because of this, that, and the third. And it's someone that may have felt like they needed to swallow their pride in order to kind of make better attempts in the situation to heal a poor investment that may have caused you to not invest. Something along those lines. So, but there is love here, but there may also be a lot of emotional insecurities and some type of cause and effect moment that has someone expressing their insecurities surrounding a marriage or surrounding getting married. Maybe the two of you had some type of honest conversation around marriage, where maybe this person feels like they need to address something without getting into their ego, because there's some type of particular reason you're not investing in them. So they have to address something without getting in their ego. Okay, I need to take this serious because this is why Pisces isn't investing, or this is why Pisces, has insecurities when it comes to marriage or something like that. So how they're seeing you is a 7 of Swords. So 7 of Swords, why the 7 of Swords? I'm going to clarify that before I talk on it too much. Why the 7 of Swords with why they see with how they see Pisces? Oh, see? With the 8 of Swords, 5 of Swords in reverse. So this person may feel like you're acting super strategically because of something that embarrassed you or caused you to have anxiety surrounding something that was uncovered. This person may feel like you've uncovered something, or you became known to something that now has you overthinking their interest, or now has you overthinking the situation on a whole. Where now they may see you as someone that is being a bit underhanded around being gaslit, or being like, they may see you like, the Seven of Swords can talk about just being underhanded or getting your digs in, something like that, surrounding some type of past betrayal that you're still holding on to, hence why he's holding on to the Five of Swords, right? It's like this person may see you holding on to something that has you paralyzed by fear of investing or just giving in because of something that you've already uncovered in the situation. So they may feel like you're being a bit underhanded. Maybe this person abandoned you before, or something made you feel some type of way before. So they see you as someone that is acting super strategically or being underhanded, like I said. So, and it's kind of preventing you, whatever this anxiety is surrounding something you've already experienced with this person or uncovered, they may feel like it's preventing you from turning over a new leaf with them. So now action this person plans on taking: Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Well, they may feel like it's not the right time to, yeah, Lovers in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse, and the Nine of Swords in reverse. So this is someone that may be dealing with some type of, now this is just for a week, but there is some type of financial insecurity this person has, or insecurity in general when it comes to a lack of opportunity, that has them choosing to just disconnect from the situation for a period of time because they're aware that it would be fighting a losing battle trying to make something happen with you now. And I feel like they're trying to avoid addressing some type of topic, or they're trying to, like, let's just put it this way. This person knows if they were to try to push for marriage or push for a specific outcome, you would be pointing the finger at them saying, well, this, that, and the third. Okay. And this person is they're trying to avoid that whole conversation by coming at you correct. Like, this is someone that's aware that either they're not in a position to offer you something, or they're aware of their own insecurities or things that caused insecurities within the situation. So they may feel this week they're fighting a losing battle trying to make something happen. So they're choosing to disconnect because I feel like they may be unhappy. Like, this is someone that's unhappy with their choice to fall at the final hurdle when it comes to avoiding acknowledging the reality or avoiding addressing the truth of something. Yeah, with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So I don't see this person balancing things out with you, at least this week. 10 of Wands. They are feeling the burden of this, but it's almost like someone that feels like they need to, there's like a lack of opportunity or lack of financial resources, or it's like they're feeling the need to put in the work or do something. Like, this is someone that is feeling weighed down with responsibility, or they have a heavy workload where they feel like they can't be as generous with you as they want to be. Now, there is an energy where they're thinking less negatively about whether you even want them, because there could have been some type of transparent conversation you've had about what's causing anxiety or what's causing you to overthink or something of that nature. But I feel like they're not really giving you an opportunity or proposing or anything like that because they feel like there's a lack of opportunity or lack of finances, or they're aware that you're going to, you know, bring up certain issues you have that, and they're trying to avoid talking about that. I mean, what does this person truly want with Pisces? So I don't know, it's starting to look kind of fishy. The Strength and the World. I feel like they're trying to conclude some type of bullshit between the two of you. It's almost like the World card is like, okay, you are their sense of belonging. Okay, we do have the Hierophant in the world. The Hierophant in the world, that's someone that their desirable outcome with you is marriage or something more traditional. But they also feel like they need to kind of prove themselves to you again to close out some type of unfinished business. So it feels like this person, they're desiring to almost rebuild themselves in your eyes, or cross watchers are going to hate me, but they may be trying to rebuild them, like almost gain your respect back, or like prove themselves. Like the Strength card upright is someone that even at the face of adversity or trials or like temptation, they're solid. Their character remains the same. The Strength is like who we are when nobody's around, right? The Strength in reverse is someone that has a weak character. Their character changes depending on the situation, okay? The Strength upright is someone that has a solid character. You can rely on them. There's an element of loyalty, and they have the ability to hold back and show strength in situations despite anything that may be thrown at them. And it's like, I feel like this person is desiring to kind of prove themselves to you in pertaining to their character specifically. They're trying to prove themselves to you pertaining to their character. Look, the Hierophant and the Justice card, the Hangman, like this person is waiting to be released, essentially. They're waiting for you to see them a different way because they are wanting marriage or they're wanting something long-term. I feel like this person just feels like they fucked up. So they may feel like they need to swallow their pride for a period of time when it comes to why you're not investing, to prove themselves to you. And to, even if you've been with this person 20 years, they may feel like they fucked up and now they feel like they need to prove themselves to you again. You know what I mean? They're trying to close out some type of unfinished business or resolve some type of unfinished business. But they may feel like this week it's not the right time to push for anything. Like, because there's too much unstable shit. Why? What is Pisces' feelings for this person? What is Pisces' feelings for this person? 9 of Cups in reverse. So you have a lot of insecurities in regards to the situation. 2 of Cups. You do love this person, but you have insecurities when it comes to either whether they love you or when it comes to whether they respect you. You may have insecurities just with the partnership in general. The Death card. There's some type of change that occurred between the two of you that gave you, the Death card can like just be an energy of having a heightened sense of awareness on the dangers of something because you have a changed perception. Like you see things differently. You no longer perceive certain things the same way, and it's creating some type of insecurity. The Justice card and the 2 of Wands in reverse. So there's some type of cause and effect moment that has you feeling hesitant or limited. Now it is potential, Pisces, that maybe this is reversed and you feel insecure because there was some type of cause and effect moment for you. So however you guys need to play this out, but it's like you feel a lot of insecurities in regards to a partnership because of some type of major life change that caused drastic consequences and has you hesitant, or you're hesitant on making any major life changes when it comes to contracts, marriage, any type of agreement, contract law or natural law. It's like you're having a hard time agreeing to anything because you're limited by fear or limited by your reality or feeling hesitant on whether it's a good decision for you. So some of you are already in a relationship with this person or living with this person as it is, but you're there in that relationship feeling insecure or feeling some type of way because of some type of change perception that now has you hesitant in regards to why you're even there. But the love is there, or the respect is there, or the understanding that, okay, you are an important person to me. There's mutual feelings. But the 2 of Cups can just simply be a recognition that, okay, you are an important person to me, or you mean a lot to me. But on a personal level, I don't know if I can rely on you. 9 of Cups. It's like there's something that created a great sense of, there's something that caused an unpleasant feeling that has occurred between the 2 of you that makes you feel like you don't know if you can trust this person. So, there's some type of cause and effect moment. So there's insecurities. Do you love this person? Yes, but you have insecurities when it comes to making any major changes or agreeing to anything. So you could be dealing with the Scorpio. We also have Libra, Aquarius, Leo, or Gemini. So thank you, Andrea Jones. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Aloha canoe. But that is a wrap, guys. But I'm going to get out of here. I love yous. And all the best. I'll be on lots more this week. Sorry, I was a little bit swamped this week, but I'll be on more this week. But I love you guys and all the best. Bye.